going on, everybody, and welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Chargers here in Week 15 of the 2024 NFL season. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel.
It's a short week for LA. They're going to host Denver on Thursday night here at SoFi Stadium, and they could lock up the tiebreak against the Broncos.
And here we go, baby! Kickoff is underway! And the Buccaneers will receive the opening kickoff. Welcome, everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. So looks like Bucky Irving, the rookie running back, will be active today, but safety Antoine Winfield Jr. is out with a knee injury, and we see Justin Herbert will be active as well on the injury report, and wide receiver Ladd McConkey will also be active for the Chargers. And we see here Baker Mayfield under center, first down and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. Rachaad White's in the backfield. He'll take the handoff to start the game. And he's got a decent carry there. Looks like of maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Gets into it at the end of the play with a little extra.
Little extra on that play there from the Chargers defense already. Guys, look at that. We already got 4 likes on the chat. Let's go. And Baker Mayfield on opening drives this season, 82% completion percentage with 5 TDs and no picks with a passer rating of almost 130. So now after that run of 3 yards, it's second down and 7 coming up here for the Bucs. Baker Mayfield is in shotgun, ball at the 33-yard line. Rachaad White is the running back in the backfield to his left. Bucky Irving in motion. Baker looking to throw, looking downfield. That's caught! Rookie receiver McMillan, number 15, with the huge catch there. And that gets the Buccaneers across midfield. And Baker limping on the play a little bit. Went to go talk to the ref. I think he might have got hit late there on that play. And how about offensive coordinator Liam Cohen and what he's been able to do with this Buccaneer offense that's full of weapons across the field. Running back Bucky Irving, the rookie. Rachaad White also having a good year. And now we see here first down and 10. Ball at the 49-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. They'll hand it off to Rachaad White, who's going to the left, following his blockers, and gets a nice gain there of about 6 or 7 on that carry on first down.
You have to contend with when it comes to the Charger defense. They have 4 legitimate pass rushers in their rotation, of course.
And this defense here for the Chargers ranks inside the top 15 in most categories. So a tough test here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. And happy holidays, guys. Second down and 5. Baker Mayfield under center. Rachaad White is in the backfield. They'll hand it off. No, play action. Baker gets it out quick to his tight end, Cade Otton, who's got another Tampa Bay first down. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, to Tim Reynolds Show. We will get to the chat here in our first commercial break. We already see Sam has got it popping off. As we see Sam Cook there came from the right side of the formation to the left side. Catches the nice pass in the flat there from Baker Mayfield. As we see Cade Otton's able to get a nice gain there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers first down. A gain of 11 yards, and the ball's on the 33-yard line. Buccaneers are driving here on the opening drive of the ball game. Bucky Irving is now in the backfield. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Baker, play action, looking to throw. 5-man rush. They pick it up and downfield. Oh, Baker Mayfield overthrows his intended target as the Chargers defense brought the blitz on that play. We've seen 5 pass rushers here as we're looking at the replay now. Baker Mayfield able to stick inside the pocket, step up, and just missed his tight end, Cade Otton there, overthrowing him. And that'll bring up second down and 10.
He's really found a home at safety for the Chargers.
Here we go. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Bucky Irving to his left. Baker's going to look to throw. Looking. And he's got Mike Evans wide open for a nice gain. And they'll tackle him down after a gain. Looks like 7 yards on that play. So 3rd down and 3 coming up here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Cohen's team is number 2 in the NFL on 3rd down behind Kansas City. They have converted 40.
And this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team is 2nd in the NFL in 3rd down conversions, only trailing the Kansas City Chiefs. As we see a 3rd down and 4 here for the Buccaneers on their opening drive. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, Rachaad White in the backfield. The Chargers are showing blitz. They bring 4. Baker looking to throw to the left side. He's got McMillan for the wide open touchdown. Tampa Bay! Fire them cannons! Fire the cannons! Woo! What an awesome opening drive there from Baker Mayfield. As we see on the replay, a bunch formation on the left side. Rookie receiver McMillan able to get around the defender. A nice setup there from tight end Cade Otton on his route. Almost setting up like a pick there. And McMillan catches the 26-yard touchdown to give the Buccaneers a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter with about 11 minutes remaining. Wow! What a drive there from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense to open up the game. As we see, they went down the field for 7 plays, 70 yards, and just over 3 minutes of time of possession. And on that drive, we've seen Baker Mayfield 4 for 5 for 63 yards. Rachaad White had 2 carries, for 7 yards. And Jalen McMillan was the one who was targeted the most. 2 catches for 45 yards for the touchdown there to give the Bucs the lead 7-0 here in the first quarter. All right, guys, going over to the chat. Thank you guys for hanging out here today on Tim Reynolds Show. Goofing, hey, come on, man. We got to be funny around here, guys. That's the way we do. What's up, Blake Six? What's up, Sam Cook? What's up, chat? Heck yeah, man. Definitely had to bring the Christmas vibes, you know. Happy holidays, everybody, from Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out for this Week 15 NFL game where we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. I just want to tell you guys, appreciate y'all and happy holidays from Tim Reynolds Show and hope you have a Merry Christmas. All right. Let's get into the chat, see what's going on here. As Sam Cook is getting the chat pumped up. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to my boy Sam Cook in the chat saying, we're waiting for you, Tim. We're jacked up. And hey, you know what, man? It's time. Yeah, crack open some brewskis, baby. Get your soda, get your drink. Let's go. It's football time. Heck yeah, man. Thank you, Sam. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you bringing the good vibes here. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 7th opening drive touchdown this season is now tied for the most in the NFL with the Arizona Cardinals.
Jalen McMillan. That's a 7th opening drive touchdown this year for Tampa Bay.
Thad Lewis, one of my former teammates.
Quarterback coach for the Bucs. Justin Herbert in a hole to start the day. Chargers were down last week. Couldn't get a whole lot going in the first half offensively, but they picked it up in the second half against Kansas City, which won the division for 8 consecutive years. So LA trying to lock onto a wild card spot.
And a touchback there for the Chargers as they'll come out for their first drive of the game.
He's been banged up all week. That left leg was wrapped up in practice. It's
so Justin Herbert, best touchdown to interception ratio in the NFL this season with 14 touchdown passes and 1 interception on the year. And Justin Herbert was apparently dealing with some injuries this week. The ankle he's still kind of dealing with, and also a bruised leg. But he's active and ready to go here in this ball game. First down and 10. He'll line up in the shotgun. Gus Edwards to his right. And handoff. No, that's play action. And they get it out to Ladd McConkey, already getting him involved early in this ball game. So now we see the season ranks 19th in rushing, 25 in passing offense, and 20th in scoring offense. Those numbers sincerely got to get better for the Chargers if they want a chance in the playoffs. And Ladd McConkey, the rookie, active for this game after missing last week's game, makes the first catch of the game for 7 yards. So second down and 3. Herbert's going to play action and gets it off to Ladd McConkey again with the nice catch on the slant play. And that's a first down, LA. And the Buccaneers, 11th in rushing defense, 30th in passing defense, and 22nd in scoring defense. So the Buccaneers really gonna need their defense to step up here in this game.
Like in Bug or Winnebago or maybe like a streamlined trailer up there, but he is just hard to move. And this whole defense.
So Ladd McConkey already with 2 catches for 20 yards. First down and 10 for the Chargers at the 50-yard line.
He's a mountain of a man. They're going to need Matlock and Fisk.
Play action. Herbert looking to throw. He's under duress, and he barely gets rid of it to his running back, who makes the catch as the pressure was getting to Herbert there, but he's able to get rid of that one and gets a nice gain of a couple yards to his running back, number 30. As we see the replay, the play action there doesn't really fool the Bucs too much, and Vita Vea and Gaines almost get in on Herbert there. Gaines, number 96, knocks down the quarterback as Herbert barely gets that one off. And now second down and 7 coming up for the Chargers offense. Herbert is in shotgun. Ball is on the 47-yard line. Snapped. Blitz coming from the Bucs. Herbert gets rid of it. That's Quentin Johnson, number 1, making some moves and making some Buccaneers defenders miss. And he'll be gang tackled there at about the 45 or 35-yard line. Yeah, 34-yard line. A gain of 13 yards on that catch. First down, Chargers.
That's quality.
And how about Justin Herbert? One of the youngest quarterbacks in NFL history, trailing only Peyton Manning and Drew Bledsoe to reach over 20,000 passing yards. Congratulations to Justin Herbert. And now we see here Herbert under center, first down and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. It's an offset I formation. They move the fullback in motion, hand it off to Edwards on the left side. He's able to get past the line of scrimmage and gets tackled down near about the let's call it the 26-yard line. That's a gain of 8 yards on that carry from Gus Edwards.
Almost a horse collar.
Oh, that was close.
It was not necessarily directly on the nameplate, so they're going to say because it was maybe on the shoulder, I guess no flag, or maybe the...
So second down and 1.
Either way, it's a 9-yard pickup for Los Angeles.
A nice run there from the running back, Gus Edwards. And they'll hand it off again to Edwards, who goes to the left side once again, breaking almost 2 tackles. The second tackler there gets him down, but Edwards has got enough there for the first down. So now the Los Angeles Chargers here are marching down the field. Under 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Chargers trail 7-0. And now the ball's at the 22-yard line. After that carry from Gus Edwards, a gain of 4 yards on the left side of the formation. And Gus Buzz trying to get things going. He'll be subbed out here on this play. Justin Herbert under center. Ball at the 23-yard line. Herbert looking to throw. A 3-man pass rush. Can't find anybody. And he's tackled down immediately, the running back, as Justin Herbert tried to dump it off to Vidal, number 30. And he's tackled and met by the linebackers Levante David and Russell, number 51, as that's an incomplete pass. So second down and 10 coming up here for the Chargers offense.
And is fluid, and that's going to be something to...
Thank you, Galvin. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Man, we're already up to 8 likes on this live stream. Let's go.
And you see how much
All right. Current drive, 7 plays, 48 yards. Herbert will hand it off to Edwards, who's met right at the hole. And that's number 51, Russell, with the beautiful tackle as the linebacker was able to hit the hole there and hit Gus Edwards in the backfield. No gain on the play. So a big 3rd down and long coming up for the Chargers on the 22-yard line in Tampa Bay territory. Defense playing pretty well here for the Buccaneers. Tackling well, that's for sure. The defense is allowing 42% on a 3rd down conversion, which is 23rd in the NFL. Herbert in shotgun, going to look to throw. Blitz coming from the Bucs, but he gets rid of it, and oh, there's a penalty marker there on the incomplete pass, as it looks like the feet got tangled up there between the defender and the wide receiver. Actually, that's the tight end, I believe, number 84, Smart.
Pass interference on the defense. That'll be a spot foul on the automatic first down.
And they call pass interference on the Buccaneers on that one. As we see here on the replay, the Bucs brought a blitz. Yaya Dobby almost gets there, and then Herbert gets rid of that ball, but unfortunately, number 29 gets his feet tangled up with the tight end Smart, number 84, and that's a spot foul, so that'll put the ball at the 12-yard line.
I mean, it looked a little incidental. I don't know.
And here we go now. Herbert in shotgun on 1st and 10. Throws. Oh, man, that is a bad overthrow. Possibly some miscommunication there from Herbert and the wide receiver, number 1, Quentin Johnson.
That has been the name of the game for them. They drop a bunch of guys back.
Heck yeah, guys. Thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys keeping the vibes good. Make sure you hit that like button. And a big 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Chargers offense as they're on their opening drive here of the game. We're already about 6 minutes left in the quarter. Shotgun for Justin Herbert. Oh. And a penalty marker on that one, and they're going to call encroachment on the Buccaneers.
Prior to the ball being snapped, encroachment on the defense.
And that is on the defense, so that'll give the Chargers 5 more yards.
Question for Coach Bowles, I mean, how creative can you get with guys that don't get all the reps every week and are working scout team and all that? And he said, hey, listen, we got to get creative.
So
These
number
guys
9, Joe
for a reason,
Chioncharinka,
and it's my job. I get paid to coach them.
unfortunately called with the penalty. So now 2nd down and 5 for the Buccaneers defense. Ball's on the 7-yard line. Justin Herbert in shotgun. Vidal, number 30, the running back, to his left. Herbert looking to throw, 4-man rush. He's looking, scrambling to his right, still looking to throw, and that is caught from Ladd McConkey, who caught 3 catches on that drive, and now the LA Chargers are an extra point away from tying this ball game in the first quarter. As we see here on the replay, Justin Herbert in the shotgun, looking for Ladd, but he's got to scramble to his right, and Ladd's able to work himself open, just standing in perfect position right in front of the defender. Nice play there from Merriweather as the ball got to McConkey, but McConkey's able to hold that into his chest, and number 15 catches the touchdown. 3 catches for 27 yards and a touchdown on that drive. And the extra point is up and good as the Chargers tie this thing up with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Ladd McConkey, who won a college football title in this building, has a touchdown in this building.
All right, so about 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and the Chargers tie it up at 7-7. Chargers touchdown. LA ties up the ball game. Seven to 7. 6 minutes left. In the first quarter. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We're already up to 9 likes here on this one. I'm liking it. I'm liking it, guys. So let's go over some key stats, or maybe let's hold off on the stats here until the end of the first quarter at least. But we'll go over some scores here already happening throughout the day. And guys, what a crazy week in the NFL, Week 15. We've seen a lot of guys really go off when it comes to fantasy football, that's for sure. Let's start with our first one here, where it looks like the Baltimore Ravens were taking on the New York Football Giants. And oh man, Lamar Jackson, 21 for 25 for 290 yards and 5 touchdown passes. What a game from the Baltimore team, as they're able to get the victory 35-14 over the New York Giants. And man, how about the Giants right now, man? They are just looking abysmal. All right, so scores going on right now before we get back from commercial break here. Looks like Buffalo is leading Detroit 7-0 over their game. New England is trailing 3-0 against the Arizona Cardinals in the first quarter of that game. And the Philadelphia Eagles have the lead 3-0 over the Steelers in the first quarter of that game. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Man, it would be really awesome if we can get a bunch of likes on this live stream today. I'm definitely hoping for a lot more subscribers. I'm inching closer to that 700 subscriber mark. I can't wait, man. Maybe we'll be able to make it happen on this live stream. You never know. So that'll be a touchback, and we'll see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense come back out here for their next one. And we see the Buccaneers NFL ranks 5th in points per game, 2nd in third down conversion, and 4th in red zone percentage for the Bucs offense, who goes up against a Chargers offense who's 1st in points per game, 7th on third down percentage, and 1st in red zone percentage as a defense. So definitely a good matchup here with the Buccaneers offense versus the Chargers defense. And now Baker Mayfield in shotgun, ball at the 30-yard line. Bucky Irving is in the backfield, play action. Mayfield rolls out, gets it to Mike Evans, who makes the catch and gets a nice gain of about 5 yards on that catch there from Baker Mayfield. A beautiful pass. And oh man, how about Anthony Richardson for the Colts as he scrambles in for a 23-yard touchdown to give the Indianapolis Colts a 7-0 lead over the Denver Broncos. All right, 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Buccaneers offense. Baker Mayfield is lined up in the pistol formation. Handoff to Bucky Irvin, his first carry of the game, but he's met near the line of scrimmage. But Bucky's able to get forward enough for at least 2 yards on that carry. So now 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Buccaneers offense on their 2nd drive of the game.
And remember, Irving, the rookie out of Oregon, I mean, he's tough to tackle. He's got that low pad level, one cut and get north.
And here we go, Rachaad White back in the game on a crucial 3rd down and 3. Ball's on the 37-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He'll look to throw. 4-man rush. Baker gets rid of it. That's Mike Evans with the clutch catch. And he's tackled down at the 49-yard line. And that's another 1st down. Tampa Bay! That's my wifey! Love you, baby! All right, Chad, anytime the Buccaneers get a 1st down, I'm going to say Tampa, you say Bay. All right, here we go. Back up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Gets it out, and that's caught by Sterling Shepard. Number 17 makes another first down grab. Baker Mayfield very accurate thus far early on in this game, as we see that pass completed for 16 yards down to the Los Angeles Chargers 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield and this Buccaneers offense looking very good to start this ball game. Baker Mayfield already 7 for 8 for 96 yards and a touchdown. First down and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Bucky Irvin is the back in the backfield. Baker Mayfield under center. And he'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin. Makes a nice move, keeps his feet moving, and gets inside the 30-yard line on that carry. So now second down and short coming up for the Bucs. And once again, Baker Mayfield getting the boys to the line of scrimmage quickly, using some tempo here. So, second down and 4. Liam Cohen calling a perfect game right now. So they did huddle up, actually, seeing the personnel change for the Chargers. So now second down and 4 for the Bucs, ball at the 29-yard line. Baker Mayfield changing the play. He's in shotgun. Bucky Irvin to his right. The ball is snapped. They bring a blitzer off the left side, but only get 4. But Baker Mayfield completes that to the rookie Jalen McMillan, who gets it all the way up to the 20-yard line after that catch. Oh, a late penalty flag.
He confirms something, gets back.
That was a beautiful look around there from Baker, finding his receiver for the first down. And nope. So they called holding there on the Bucs, so that'll take back that beautiful pass completion. So now second down and 14 after the penalty, ball on the 39-yard line. This pushes the Buccaneers outside of field goal range, or at least on the edge of it. So Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He'll hand it off to Bucky Irvin, who takes it up the middle, only for a gain of a couple. Nice tackling there from the Chargers defense. Number 95, Ford, the defensive lineman, in on the tackle. So now third down and long coming up for the Buccaneers offense.
There's Ford. Getting on the heels of Mock right there. Mock tried to box him out as best he could. And couldn't get him back. There's Jesse Minter. This is exactly what they want. Third and long.
All right, third down and 12 coming up for the Buccaneers offense. Ball in the 37. Baker in shotgun looking to throw. Looking down the field. That's caught. The rookie Jalen McMillan comes up clutch once again on third down. And that's a first down. Tampa Bay. Jalen McMillan was lined up on the outside on the right side of the formation. He comes in on a nice in route there, catches it in the middle of the field, and he gets it all the way down to the 16-yard line. Fire them cannons, because the Bucs are in the red zone. First down and 10. Ball in the 16-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center would toss it to Bucky Irvin. And Bucky Irvin gets a nice carry there, getting past the line of scrimmage and getting all the way up almost to the 10-yard line on that carry. A nice gain of 5 yards. Under 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Game tied 7-7. Buccaneers in the red zone on their second drive of the game. Thank you, chat. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Second down and 5 at the 11. Baker Mayfield line up in shotgun. Rashad White is on the right side. I think they got a penalty marker there. And Baker just gets rid of it after a big blitz came from the Chargers defense. And they're going to get Bosa here offsides.
There's no intentional grounding on the play. Offside, defense number 97 lined up in a neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And Bosa's certainly not happy with himself on that one. Getting over the line too soon, and the Bucs were able to snap it. And now we see here a new set of downs for the Bucs after that penalty. So now first down and goal coming up for the Buccaneers offense at the 6-yard line.
extra tight end.
28 seconds to go. First and goal at the 6. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Gets it out quick to Bucky Irvin. Oh, man, he can't break the tackle. And that's a nice tackle there from number 22, the defensive back. Molden, I believe is his name. Bucky Irvin, no gain. Actually, they say a loss of a yard there on that reception.
And bam, Molden fired on him.
And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers driving down the field. It's second and goal. And it's only their second drive of the game. So we've seen a lot of time of possession here in this game thus far. And now it's the end of the first quarter. Game tied 7-7. Into the first quarter. Game tied at 7-7. Thanks for hanging out, chat. All right, guys, let's go over some key stats here while we're on commercial break, since we're at the end of the first quarter. All right, we'll wait. We'll do the Chargers first because they've only had one drive thus far in the game, and we're able to get down and get a touchdown. Excuse me. As we go to that drive there for the Chargers, 10 plays, 70 yards, about 5 minutes time of possession. As we see, Justin Herbert went 5 for 7 for 43 yards and a touchdown. Gus Edwards is the only ball carrier thus far for the Los Angeles Chargers offense. 3 carries for 12 yards, averaging 4 yards a carry. Ladd McConkey with 3 catches for 27 yards and the touchdown reception from Justin Herbert as the game is tied 7-7. And we'll go over the Buccaneers stats here after this drive. It's their second drive of the game. They are in the red zone. It's second and goal at the 7-yard line, I believe. Really good game thus far. And oh my goodness, guys, going over the scores here on the rest of the Week 15 slate for the NFL. The Buffalo Bills lead 14-0 at the end of the first quarter over the Detroit Lions. And we see the Arizona Cardinals lead 3-0 near the end of the first quarter over the New England Patriots. And it's a tie ball game there in Philly as the Eagles are tied 3-3 with the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Battle of Pennsylvania. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel.
Palace.
All right, Buccaneers red zone TD percentage this season, 69%, fourth in the NFL. But this defense for the Chargers allows only a touchdown 42% of the time in the red zone, which is first in the NFL.
Well, this offensive line for Tampa Bay has really controlled things up front.
All right, here we go from SoFi Stadium. Baker Mayfield lined up in the pistol formation. Both Bucky Irving and Rachaad White in the backfield. They put Bucky Irving in motion, handed off to White. Oh, but White gets tackled down. I think that's going to be a loss of a yard on that carry. As Rachaad White ran to the left side, it looked like he had some room, but number 7, the cornerback, comes in kind of late there around the tackle. As number 67, Gedeke, had to pick somebody to defend. And number 7, the only tackler to stop number 1 there from getting in the end zone, makes the tackle. So now a big 3rd down and goal for the Buccaneers. Ball at the 7-yard line. Rachaad White is in the backfield. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. And they get the snap off. Baker looking to throw, breaks the tackle. And he's scrambling and trying to make a move. But he's only able to get a gain of a couple on that play. So that'll set up 4th down now coming up for the Buccaneers offense. As Baker Mayfield here, as we see on the replay, had to break a sack. So he breaks the tackle coming here from number 56. Scrambles to his left side, able to get up the field, but only gets it up to about maybe the 4 Yeah, the 4-yard line, it looks like. So a gain of 3 yards on that carry and scramble from Baker Mayfield. And now we'll probably see the Bucs take the field goal here.
See Rachaad White moving gingerly as well. Keep an eye on number 1. Ooh, took a spill there.
On or something.
Yeah. Working out there.
Man, hope Rachaad White's okay. It looks like he got stepped on there on that play in the end zone and injured his ankle a little bit. Hope he's okay.
Shot for Chase McLaughlin.
Now Chase McLaughlin will come out for the 22-yard field goal attempt to give the Buccaneers the lead.
One-time member of the Chargers, very early in his career before he found a home at Tampa Bay.
And that is good, and that'll put the Buccaneers up 10-7 with just over 13 minutes left here in the second quarter.
SoFi Stadium's going to host the World Cup in a couple of years, host the Olympics in a few years after that.
All right, thanks for hanging out, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button. All right. Bucs field goal. All right, guys, let's go over the Buccaneers stats here. After that 12-play, 66-yard drive that took over 7 minutes off the clock for the Buccaneers' second possession of the game. Excuse me. Woo! Lots of burps. All right. Baker Mayfield, 9 for 10 on passing for 116 yards and the passing touchdown. Bucky Irving, early on, is the leading ball carrier with 4 carries for 15 yards. Rachaad White has 3 carries for 7 yards as well. Jalen McMillan is the leading target for Baker Mayfield with 3 receptions for 66 yards and the touchdown pass of 26 yards. And Mike Evans has 3 catches for 24 yards as well. As this Buccaneers offense is cooking early on in this ball game, but the defense for the Chargers comes up big in the red zone, forcing the Buccaneers to have to take a 22-yard field goal, and they lead 10-7 here in the second. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season.
Get your buddies to hang out at SoFi Stadium today, regardless of their allegiances. That's what Mark and I looked like at dinner the other night. You wore the big hat, and I wore a weird. Bucs have won the last 3 meetings in 2012, 2016, and 2020. The last 2 by 7 points each.
Yep, so the Buccaneers have won the last 3 meetings against the Los Angeles Chargers.
To SoFi, they lost against the Rams in 2021 in the first month of the season. Now they come out here to play the Chargers. Just the 13th meeting all time. They were in the AFC together in 1976 before the Bucs moved to the NFC.
And we'll see a return here from the Chargers special teams. Number 12, Davis gets it up to about the 26-yard line.
Special teams play by J.J. Russell. So the joint for the division last week finished off a ball game for the Chiefs where they battered Justin Herbert to the tune of a left leg that was feeling tender coming into action today. So with the leg, the thigh, the knee, the ankle, how do you think that affects his throwing? How do you think he looked on the first drive?
Yeah, I thought in warm-ups I was a little concerned. I thought he looked good on that.
Here we go now, Justin Herbert leading this offense for 1st and 10 under center. Offset I formation. Herbert's going to look to throw. And he gets that completed to number 42.
by Tucker Fisk.
Tucker Fisk, another fullback there for the Chargers, makes the catch there for a nice gain of 7 yards. So 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Chargers offense, trailing 10-7 in the second quarter.
Stories about him last week, blocking against Chris Jones and earning his stripes as a teammate here.
Now 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Chargers. Justin Herbert in sort of a weird pistol formation. They motion the tight end out of the backfield. Herbert in shotgun, play action, looking to throw. The Bucs are getting to him, but he drops back and delivers a dime to Ladd McConkey, throwing over the defense. And McConkey has a big gain for this Chargers offense, as that's a 20-yard gain down to the 47-yard line in Tampa Bay territory. And McConkey comes from the right side of the formation. Was wide open pretty much the whole time. Looks like the Buccaneers were in a weird man-to-man set there, and McConkey just gets behind. Looks like linebacker Levante David for that gain. So now, 1st and 10, Justin Herbert under center will hand it off to number 30, Vidal. On the carry, only able to get a gain of a couple yards. So setting up 2nd and long now for the Chargers.
You know who else is passing? The Eagles. Steelers tied at 3. Jalen Hurts fakes it to Saquon and decides, hey, let's go to A.J. Brown. That's one way to squash the drama. Eagles on top, 10-3. Adam?
We were in Philadelphia a week ago, CT, and there were some frustrated receivers on that sideline.
And here we go, guys. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show. 2nd down and 8. Justin Herbert under center. Ball at the 45-yard line. Vidal, the running back, in the backfield. Herbert, play action. Going to look to throw. Under duress, but throws it down the field, and that's caught from the tight end. Smart. Number 84 makes a huge catch. And Justin Herbert connects with his tight end for 31 yards. As number 84, Smart, able to get behind the linebackers once again and makes the nice grab to get the Chargers inside the red zone. That's Stone Smart's first catch of the game. And he sets up the Chargers offense in beautiful field position. Herbert in a pistol formation, play action, looking to throw. Blitz coming. Levante David gets to the quarterback, and he sacks Justin Herbert, bringing him down. And Herbert's a little slow to get up there on that one. And looks like he's toughing it out, but Levante David gets the nice sack, and that's a loss of 11 yards on that play as we see number 54 comes in on the blitz there, able to get around the offensive lineman and tackles Justin Herbert down. Oh, on that bad ankle. Ouch. So now 2nd down and 21 at the 25. Herbert looking to throw, gets it off to his running back, Vidal. He makes a nice catch and a decent gain, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
Scott Novak will have the call for us.
Legal formation. On the offense, number 70 was in the backfield. That's a 5-yard penalty.
So illegal formation is the penalty called on the Los Angeles Chargers offense. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe and invite some people in the chat. Love to have you guys come join us. So now after that penalty, 2nd down and 26 coming up for the Chargers. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Justin Herbert in shotgun. Herbert's going to look to throw. He's under duress and just has to get rid of it. Tossing it to Vidal, and that's an incomplete pass.
Well, it seems like a small thing, but it's so important to ditch the ball immediately because you see the big guys. Look at Zion Johnson. All these guys, they get upfield, and then you get illegal linemen downfield on these screens that don't happen in the right phasing and the right.
So the Buccaneers defense able to sniff out that screenplay set up on the left side of the line. But now 3rd down and 26. The Chargers in shotgun. Justin Herbert will just hand it off to Vidal, number 30. Gets up the middle for a gain of about 6 yards on that carry. Number 51, Russell, with another nice tackle. And now we'll see the Chargers have to try to kick a field goal here after that impressive second drive of the ball game. As we're approaching under 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Bucs lead 10-7, but we'll see Cameron Dicker the kicker, coming out here for a 41-yard field goal attempt as the Chargers look to tie this ball game. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Chargers tie this ball game up at 10 apiece here in the second quarter.
Now Baker Mayfield and one of their backs, Rashad White, part of that tandem with Irving, the future Hall of Famer Evans, all take the field when you come back.
Okay, Trey.
Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to invite some of your friends, don't you know? All right, so there on that drive for the Chargers, 8 plays, 51 yards, and almost 5 minutes of time of possession. As we see, Dicker the kicker is able to kick a 41-yard field goal to give the Chargers a tie ball game here with the Buccaneers here in Week 15. Look at that, guys. We're already up to 10 likes on this live stream. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hope you guys are having a happy holiday season. All right. Coming back from commercial break, we'll see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get the kickoff here.
Stone smart on that nice throw and catch. Help sets up the Dicker game-tying field goal. 10 apiece, 4 possessions, 4 scores to start the day.
All right, we'll see the Buccaneers get the kickoff here. And that'll be a touchback.
30-yard line. Will come Tampa Bay's offense. Baker Mayfield with that touchdown pass in the first quarter.
Hell yeah, Blake. And we see Baker Mayfield with a 148.3 passer rating in this ball game, as he'll lead the Buccaneers out for their 3rd possession of the ball game. Baker Mayfield under center. Rashad White is the running back in the backfield. Play action. Baker looking to throw. The Chargers brought a blitz. And oh no! Interception there from the Chargers defense, as number 29 still is able to pick that ball off and give the Chargers a turnover.
His team leading 4th interception
And that's his 4th interception of the season. Number 29 able to step in front of that pass as Baker Mayfield, play action as we see on the replay, looking for Mike Evans and just throws it behind him. A little inaccurate on that throw. And number 29 able to take advantage. And he takes that interception back quite a bit. So now the ball at the 27-yard line. The Chargers set up perfectly now with this field position. Justin Herbert under center. He'll hand it off to Edwards, who goes to the left side, able to break a tackle and get that close to the 21-yard line. So 2nd down and short coming up here for the Chargers. Baker Mayfield definitely frustrated with himself on the sideline after that interception. Just threw it in a little behind Mike Evans. If he hits him a little more in front with that, it's definitely a better chance for Evans to make the catch on that ball.
Now he's becoming a very solid defender.
Justin Herbert now, 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 20-yard line. Herbert in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. 4-man rush. Herbert completes it to his tight end. Just a nice little pitch and catch there, but that's enough for the 1st down, getting all the way up to about the 12-yard line for the Chargers offense.
10.5 games this season. And in the last 3 quarters, now 4 quarters of football, he has picked up 5 grabs and a couple of key ones, including a couple of big ones in the second half against Kansas City.
And he's really had to step up in the absence of Disley once he went down.
And here we go here, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert in the shotgun. Vidal, number 30, lined up to his left in the backfield. Herbert going to look to throw, gets it completed to Quentin Johnson, who breaks the tackle, and he's able to get in the end zone. Terrible tackling there from the Buccaneers defense, and Quentin Johnson gets in the end zone, and that gives the Chargers the lead, 16-10. As the offense for the Chargers is able to take advantage of the turnover and get in the end zone. As we see on the replay here, it's a stop route, a curl route to number 1. He doesn't go but 5 yards up the field, and 3 different defenders for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense cannot tackle him down as number 1 gets it in the end zone. And now, kick is up and good as the Chargers take a 17-10 lead against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
For the Chargers, Tarheeb still making a play on defense, leading to a play on offense.
Blake, do not lose the faith, brother. We have overcome mistakes before, and I believe in this Buccaneers team. That was a nice play there by their defense. They're going to get those every once in a while. Yeah, you're right, Jaden, but you know what, though, man? We're definitely going to come back in this one, that's for sure. It's still not over. We got plenty of time to go, guys. Chargers lead 17-10 in the second quarter. Appreciate you guys all hanging out, man. Still waiting for some of our regulars to join us. Looking forward to seeing, hopefully, Jamie and Carson and Motown Mitch come in the chat. Appreciate Blake, number 6, and Sam Cook hanging out with us here. Also, Jaden, appreciate you too, man. Gavin Cook also saying good announcing. Appreciate that, chat. Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. All right, so on that last drive for the Chargers, 3 plays, 27 yards, able to take advantage of the turnover by Baker Mayfield. As the defense for the Chargers get the interception, sets it up in beautiful field position for the Chargers offense at the 27-yard line of Tampa Bay. And they're able to punch it in to get the touchdown there to Quentin Johnson, number 1. as he now has 2 catches for 26 yards in the touchdown. Ladd McConkey leads all receivers for the Chargers offense with 4 catches for 47 yards. Stone Smart, the tight end, with 2 catches for 38 yards as well. And Justin Herbert, 10 for 13 for 121 yards and 2 touchdown passes now in this ball game.
Yards against Kansas City. It's another touchdown today. 8 scores for Q already this season.
Well, he looks night and day different from last year, too. And sometimes, guys mature at different rates in this league. And that's, the story for a lot of players. But essentially, last year was like a redshirt year for him.
Yep.
Didn't get as many targets, lost a little confidence. And then, he learned from where he was at last year and now has a ton of confidence from his quarterback.
All right, we'll see the Buccaneers come back out here on offense. Although we're going to see a return from Tucker, number 44, able to get up the field. And, oh, man, almost stays on his feet after the tackle. But he's able to get it up to about the 38-yard line. So a nice return there for the Buccaneers.
He is the subject of today's player spotlight. It is Deion Henley, second year out of Washington State, and he brought the lunch pail. You might have heard this story from the Sunday Night Crew last week, talking about Henley and his infectious personality. If you ever get an opportunity to talk to Deion, he's got his parents, Stacy and Eugene, Big U, out on the right there.
All right, here we go. Buccaneers back on offense. Baker Mayfield under center. 1st and 10. He'll hand it off to Rachaad White. Goes up the left side. Able to follow his blocks and gets a gain of about 4 or 5 on that carry. Sets up a good second down for the Buccaneers. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Having a really strong season. Comes from this area, went to Crenshaw High School, born in a rough area in Los Angeles. Eugene, his mom Stacy, they both promised that they were going to do right.
All right, this Chargers defense been playing pretty good thus far early on in this ball game, especially getting the turnover last time. We'll see how the Buccaneers respond, trailing for the first time in this game. Baker Mayfield under center on 2nd and 5. Rachaad White is in the backfield. Baker Mayfield changing the play at the line of scrimmage. And he gets it off before the play clock expires, and that's Jalen McMillan with a nice catch as Fulton, number 7, comes in with a big tackle, but McMillan, the rookie wide receiver, is able to hold on to that catch. As we see number 15 on the right side of the formation, a nice out route to the sideline, able to make that catch even with the hard tackle from number 7. So now 3rd down and 1. After that catch for 4 yards from Jalen McMillan, who's got 4 catches for 70 yards and a touchdown. And now Baker Mayfield under center. They'll hand it off to Rachaad White, who was at the fullback position, but the ball comes loose. And oh no! The Chargers get on top of it. And that's another miscue from the Buccaneers offense as Rachaad White got the handoff at the fullback position. A unique formation, and somehow the defense ends up knocking the ball out of the hands of the running back. And that's back-to-back turnovers here for the Buccaneers offense. And that's a costly one there. Dang it, man. Can't turn the ball over, guys. That is extremely frustrating. So now back-to-back turnovers for the Buccaneers offense. Man, they were looking like they were going to drive down the field there too. But Joey Bosa is the one who ends up forcing the fumble there. And now the Chargers offense will take over with a 17-0 lead in this one. Man, tough play there, guys. Bumble! Sam in the chat says, bolt up, baby. Hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. Mistakes are going to happen. It's all good, brother. Just got to keep the faith. It's all right. We're doing okay on defense. Just got to keep sacking Justin Herbert. Defense going to come up with a nice stop here. Let's try to preach it into existence. All right, guys, let's go over some scores around the league right now as we're approaching halftime for a lot of these football games. The Buffalo Bills lead the Detroit Lions 21-7 in their matchup. The Arizona Cardinals lead the New England Patriots 10-3 in their matchup at the 2-minute warning in the second quarter. And the Philadelphia Eagles lead 10-3 with 10 minutes left to go in the second.
Just a little dive for the halfback who's lined up in the fullback position, and this play is really taken over the NFL. You see it with Seattle and Charbonnet. You see it with all these teams that have two different running backs, but really, he just didn't have a chance to secure the football. He gets up into the trash of the line of scrimmage before he gets a chance to get two hands.
All right, here we go. Buccaneers back on defense. Chargers, play action. Herbert looking to throw under pressure, gets rid of it, and that's batted down from the Buccaneers defense. But a penalty flag is on the play as number 27, McCollum, was able to knock that pass down. Justin Herbert under duress. And now it's a holding on the defense. Actually on number 27, McCollum.
Time McCollum 27 and Stone Smart right there. Yep.
Unfortunately, they're pulling the jersey. So the batted down pass doesn't matter as number 27, McCollum, is charged with the penalty. So now first down and 10 for the Chargers offense at the Buccaneers 46-yard line. Justin Herbert under center. Edwards in the backfield for the Chargers offense. And they'll hand it off to Edwards, who goes to the right side, and he's tackled immediately. And that's going to be no gain on that carry. So second down and long coming up for the Chargers.
The fourth different offensive coordinator in Justin Herbert's fifth year. Steichen, Lombardi, Moore, Roman. Those are the four names that have been in that booth.
So now here we go, second down and 10 for the Chargers offense. As the Buccaneers have had a bunch of costly mistakes early on in this game, and the Chargers are playing mistake-free football. So they motion Edwards out of the backfield. Herbert is in shotgun. The Bucs are showing blitz. There's a penalty, or do we have a timeout? And the LA Chargers take the timeout there.
Want to take a second?
Talk it over. We're back after this from Hibbs.
All right, so the Chargers here marching down the field after able to get the second turnover of the game. The Buccaneers turn it over on back-to-back drives, and now the defense needs to come up with a stop here to keep the game within 7. All right, here we go, guys. Justin Herbert comes back out for second and 10.
Most of the strip. Get LA on this drive.
4 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Ball on the 46-yard line. Justin Herbert in shotgun. He's going to look to throw. The Bucs bring a blitz. And Herbert got rid of that, but nobody was in the vicinity. I don't know if they're going to... Looks like no penalty.
Great play fake. And guess what? Who would have thought Dan Skipper is going to take this one in? Yeah, 9 yards for the score. Lions now trail the Bills 21-14. Adam?
Scott Conner.
Offensive lineman with the touchdown for the Detroit Lions. Holy moly.
Get a receiving touchdown.
All right, here we go, guys. 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Justin Herbert is in shotgun.
Lions in control of the number 1 seed.
Buccaneers bring a 4-man rush. Herbert gets rid of it quickly, and that's smart with the catch. But he'll be tackled out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kind of a no man's land around the 42-yard line.
So now at the 42-yard line, we'll see what the Chargers do here, if they're going to punt it or maybe go for it, as they're probably just outside of field goal range. Ball's on the 42-yard line.
Winding to take that out route away, and Herbert finding the space on the edge.
McCollum, number 27, in on the tackle.
In front of the sticks, and essentially now you're just going to try and pin him deep and force Tampa.
So now we'll see a punt here on 4th and 6 from the Chargers as they're just outside of field goal range. A nice stop from the Buccaneers defense after that turnover.
Well, they'll opt against that here. It'd be a 60-yarder right now. J.K. Scott will try to pin Tampa Bay. Now that play clock's
Play
winding
game
down.
on the offense.
And that's a penalty marker on the play. Delay a game on the Chargers.
Actually get a little more space for Scott.
Doesn't do much to hurt him, but Haskins was late to report.
Yep.
On the play there. Listen, the Chargers have to be feeling pretty good, especially about their defense. No problem.
So now with 3 minutes, 54 seconds left to go, it's 4th down and 6. We'll see the punt here from the Chargers as the Buccaneers defense was able to come up with the stop after that turnover there on the Buccaneers' last possession. Nice kick there, trying to pin the Buccaneers deep, but that's in the end zone. So that'll be a touchback for the Buccaneers with 3 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. We'll see the Buccaneers offense come back out on the field.
Short trip for Sanchez, though.
Hey. What you know about rolling down in the deep? So 3 plays, 9 yards on that last drive for the Chargers as the Buccaneers defense are able to come up with the crucial stop there to give the Buccaneers back the ball for their offense as they trail 17-10 here with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Thank you guys for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Hope you guys are having a happy holiday season. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We're already up to 11 likes on this live stream. Let's go! Bump, 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 ba-dum, bump, 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 ba-dum. Thanks for hanging out, chat. Yeah, Sam's got a lot of emojis. He's the emoji king up in here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, we just reached 660 subscribers. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, man, looks like we got some NFL football coming Saturday as the Steelers take on the Ravens at 4 o'clock. Woo, that's going to be a good one. It's always a slobber knocker when you got the Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens. All right, Tampa Bay comes out here for their next possession, trying to get a 2-minute drive going here as the Buccaneers have 2 turnovers in their last 4 plays.
Mayfield pick and a Rashad White fumble.
It just really gotten out of rhythm.
So now Baker Mayfield under center, ball on the 20-yard line. Bucky Irvin is the running back in the backfield. He'll take the handoff to the right side, follows his blockers, able to get a gain of 5 yards on that carry. But there's a penalty marker on the play, and this one could be coming back.
to the face on the defense.
Oh!
5 yards will be added for the end of the run and an automatic. First down.
Illegal hands to the face on the defense, and that'll give the Buccaneers a first down after that penalty.
Again, if the turnovers get cut down, this is a scary team to deal with offensively because of how they hit you in the run game and how they hit you in the pass game. But these are the problems that have plagued them over the course of the year. That's why you're 7-6 instead of maybe 9-4.
Oh, 100%.
And here we go here, Baker Mayfield in the pistol formation. Ball on the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Baker looking to throw. Gets rid of it. That's Mike Evans with the catch. Almost a gain of 10 yards and close to the first down marker. So 2nd down and inches coming up here for the Bucs as we're under 3 minutes to go in this ball game. The Bucs trail 10-17.
It's automatic when you're throwing to Mike Evans. He's so consistent, and Baker's going to throw that fastball.
Mike Evans already with 4 catches for 33 yards.
Right there.
And now we see Baker come out here on 2nd and 1 under center. The Chargers bring a blitz. Baker's going to scramble out of it, but he cannot get out of the sack as the Chargers defense are able to bring down the Tampa Bay quarterback. That was a big blitz on the left side coming from the Chargers defense as they sent 6 guys on that one from what it looks, guys. And yep, and the Buccaneers just cannot pick up that many defenders. And 3 guys end up there sacking the quarterback. And that's a huge loss of 5 yards, setting up 3rd down and 6 now for the Buccaneers offense. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here in this one.
This drive for Tampa Bay, it's going to be a 3rd down on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Chargers feeling good. Winners of 5 of their last 7. Both of these teams.
So here at the 2-minute warning for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield 11 of 13 for 129 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Both Bucky Irving and Rachaad White have about the same amount of rushing yards on 5 carries. A total of 11 carries for 36 yards in the rushing attack for the Bucs. Excuse me. So not running the ball very well for the Buccaneers. The defense really stepping up for the Chargers, especially in the running game. We see right now, Jalen McMillan leads all the receivers there with 4 catches for 70 yards. Mike Evans, 4 catches for 33 yards as well. All right, guys, let's go. Hey, it's all good, Jamie. Welcome to the chat, though. Thank you, brother. Look at that, guys. We're already up to 12 likes on this live stream. Let's go. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Happy holidays. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas coming up. Hope you guys are enjoying this NFL Sunday. Ba-da. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Ah! Well, the line's pretty young, Blake 6, so they have played pretty decently throughout the year, in my opinion. But, yes, they need to improve along that. I expect center Graham Barton, the rookie, to definitely improve after this season. I've seen some good things from him, but also some not-so-good things as well from him. Definitely the left guard position might be somewhere where we could look to get some improvement. Luke Gedeke on the right tackle is really good. Obviously, Tristan Wirfs is really good as well.
Edition, and then
You ever walk into a bar with a reindeer, an elf, Jesus and Santa?
that's its breakfast.
Here we go, 3rd down and 6. Bucs trail 10-17. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Rachaad White in the backfield picks up the blitz. And Mike Evans comes up with a clutch catch for another first down. Tampa Bay! as Mike Evans is able to get that catch off the left side of the formation. Almost a holding call there could have been made. And now Baker Mayfield already ready to throw. Ball snap out quickly, and that's Jalen McMillan with the catch as he's forced out of bounds. So first, Mike Evans makes a nice catch for 8 yards and a first down. And then Jalen McMillan with another nice catch himself there for 5 yards, and that gets the ball down to the 46-yard line. A minute 35 to go here as he was able to get out of bounds. Jalen McMillan, the leading receiver here early on in this game for the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, going to look to throw. Downfield, and that's tipped and incomplete.
Boy, Baker ripped that throw. That one had some heat on it. Henley was looking for
A hard, strong throw from Baker Mayfield intended for Jalen McMillan, and number 0, the linebacker, breaks off of his coverage against Cade Otton, and he's able to get a hand on it, forcing the incomplete pass.
And force Henley to make a decision. He kind of midpointed both of
So
them.
now 3rd down and 5 with a minute 32 left to go in the first half. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, ball on the 46-yard line. Baker looking to throw a 3-man pass rush. Baker steps up in the pocket. He's going to run for it, and he's got it, and he's downfield inside the 35-yard line. And Baker Mayfield showing off the wheels as he scrambles there for a 21-yard gain.
Well, when Baker takes off here, you're going to see they had crossing routes. They thought they were going to get man-to-man in its zone.
And Baker Mayfield able to get that ball up the field. A nice gain there, getting the Buccaneers all the way down to the 33-yard line. Now Baker in shotgun. Ball is snapped. They'll hand it off to Rachaad White. He takes the draw play up the middle, and he's got another first down. Tampa! Let's go! Rachaad White with a nice carry there for 11 yards from number 1. As we're approaching under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Buccaneers back to it. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Ball is snapped. Baker looking to throw. And oh my goodness, Mike Evans saves another interception as Hart, number 20, almost comes down with the interception, but Mike Evans turns into the defender on that play and bats the ball down.
Misses the throw, and Mike Evans plays defense.
Woo!
Are you kidding me?
Way to go, Mike Evans, man. That was a strong throw by Baker, but number 20, Hart, made a beautiful play on the ball, and now he's down on the ground. Oh, man, looks like could be a concussion for Hart. As they're looking at him, hope he's okay.
We'll step aside.
Man, Baker Mayfield, the second time already on this drive, slinging the ball around, but man, he's being very, very, I should say, he's not being careful with the ball. That's it. He's, trying to sling it around there like, holy crap. Thanks for hanging out, guys, as we're approaching halftime here on Tim Reynolds Show. Always go and take our little breaks, get ourselves a drink, get yourself some food to eat, hit the bathroom, do all those things that you need to do. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're already up to 12 likes on this live stream. Let's go, man. Definitely can't wait to see what we end up with by the end of the night. I think we can make it, let's say, 24, 25 likes. That's what I mean. So who got Baker Mayfield injured? Is that what you're saying? Because Baker's doing okay. He's not injured on the play. It looks like for the Chargers, a defensive back, Hart, number 20, who made a terrific play on the ball there, almost coming up with the interception. He goes down hard on his head. Looks like it could possibly be a concussion. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happened. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. All right, so on this drive for the Buccaneers, 9 plays, 58 yards, using the 2-minute drill to try to get back in this ball game as they're down 17-10 here with 55 seconds left to go in the first half.
Both Elijah Molden and Cam Hart went to the sideline. Jasir Taylor, Tony Jefferson are in a 6 defensive back setup. Chargers also lost a timeout there. Now you see Molden come back into the game for Jefferson. Chargers lose a timeout for an injury break inside of the 2-minute warning.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, ball at the 22-yard line. Bucky Irving in the backfield. Baker going to look to throw.
Good blitz pickup. Mayfield for Evans.
That's caught by Mike Evans, who's able to take a huge hit, and he's tackled down hard after that catch. And that'll set up 3rd down there, but a timeout called by the Buccaneers. As we see, Mike Evans comes across the field from the left side to the right side, takes a huge hit from number 24, May, and takes that hit, able to break that tackle and get up the field for a decent gain on that one.
I mean, Evans just absorbed that.
Yeah.
That's a big dude, man.
So a gain of 3 yards on the play. So now 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Bucs. 45 seconds left to go in the first half.
Remember, Kemp has been elite in this league on 3rd downs.
Here we go, Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Ball on the 19-yard line. Bucky Irving is the running back in the backfield. Baker looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He's scrambling around, trying to avoid the sack. And he gets rid of it. And unfortunately there, couldn't find anybody open. And now we'll have to see a field goal attempt here coming up from the Buccaneers.
Good coverage down the field for the Chargers. Good pass rush.
Look at this.
And we see here on the replay, both Bosa and Mack come in
They tried to run the double post.
really on the edges, making a couple of spin moves there. And then Bosa and number 45 chasing Baker down before he had to get rid of it, throwing the ball away. So now a 37-yard field goal attempt for Chase McLaughlin. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead 13-17 as the Los Angeles Chargers lead this one with 33 seconds left to go in the first half.
Chargers do have a timeout. While we have a moment, Kurt Menefee's telling us what's coming up at halftime.
Coming up on the Verizon halftime, the Chiefs get closer to clinching the AFC's top spot, but not without an injury scare to Patrick Mahomes. Plus, Aaron Rodgers turns back the clock. Commanders survive in New Orleans, and we'll check in on the Bills and Lions. We'll see you at the half.
Yeah, good stuff happening all around the league, Kurt. Yeah, we saw Mahomes with an injury late in that game. Carson Wentz had to come in with a 2-touchdown lead to relieve him. So, as you mentioned, the Chargers got after
Thank you for hanging out here, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, let's try and invite some more people in the chat, too, guys. And quarterback comparison, Baker Mayfield 14 for 19 for 145 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Justin Herbert 11 for 15 for 125 yards and 2 touchdowns with no picks. Chargers right now are winning this football game just because they haven't been turning the ball over. So we'll see here a return on that kickoff. Number 12 on the return gets tackled down at the 26-yard line. So now we'll see here what the Chargers do with 1 timeout, 28 seconds remaining. We could be seeing a kneel down here and going into halftime. Please, guys, make sure you go get your snacks, hit the restroom, get your drinks, all the stuff you need to do for your halftime breaks. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and happy holidays. Man, can't wait for Saturday, too. We got some Saturday NFL football coming up. And now Justin Herbert lines up in the shotgun. The Chargers could be trying to do something here with 28 seconds remaining in the first half. The Buccaneers are showing blitz. Herbert gonna look to throw. Blitz coming from the Bucs. And Herbert gets that completed out to Palmer on the right side. Number 5 makes the catch for about 6 yards, I believe.
Right there. They run a ton of zone and they blitz from the zone.
Yeah, like you got to diagnose, okay, who am I worried about? They drop Kansas.
Nice catch there from Palmer. It is a gain of 5 yards. So up to the 31-yard line goes the Chargers offense. 24 seconds now remaining. Only one timeout. Justin Herbert in shotgun. He's going to put Ladd McConkey in motion to set up 3 wide receiver set on the left side of the line. The Bucs are showing blitz again. They will bring an extra man, and they get home to Herbert, sacking him down on the play. And that's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' second sack of the game, and that more than likely will take us to halftime. A nice play there from the Buccaneers as they brought the pressure on the left side. But on the right side there, Hall, number 90, comes in for the tackle, and that will take us to halftime. The Chargers lead 17-13, but Justin Herbert limping a little bit off the field there in that one. First half stats here for the Chargers, only 28 rushing yards, 115 passing yards, but they have 2 takeaways and got 7 points off of those takeaways. The Buccaneers offense is definitely out pushing the Chargers offense with 68 yards rushing and 140 yards passing in this game, but they got to cut down on the turnovers as they trail 13-17 in this ball game. All right, guys, halftime break. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and enjoy your halftime.
The Bucs and the Chargers are pretty good going on between the Steelers and the Eagles in Philadelphia.
Really good game. Jalen Hurts, quarterback from Philadelphia, getting ready to go up against my Steelers. Good first half, good first quarter, especially by Hurts. Nice job there on the 5-yard touchdown run. Man-to-man coverage. The Steelers came with the blitz, got inside. Brown did the corner. Easy touchdown, 10-3. It is the Philadelphia Eagles, and then Freiermuth makes this 9-yard touchdown reception. Tied in for Pittsburgh, and a good.
All right, guys. Peace out. Enjoy your halftime. We'll see you back after the half.
I couldn't have waited anymore if I wanted to. Oh my goodness gracious. So good too, babe, and then the Buccaneers turned it over on back-to-back drives. Like, ugh. No, we just got a field goal to cut the lead.
like it out here?
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show.
Be their leading rusher for Tampa Bay in this offense. I wouldn't believe him. I think that's crazy, but he is. And I think part of that is they've been a little pass happy. I'd like to see them get back to the run game, but you got to be proud of Jesse Minter and this Chargers defense. Opportunistic with the 2 turnovers, kept their team in the game, and then the Chargers offense. 0 for 2 on 3rd down, but only 2 third downs in the first half. I mean, that's a little strange too. So they've avoided it, and they got to find a way to convert and keep these drives alive.
2 turnovers by the Bucs were key. First one led to an eventual touchdown for LA on a short field.
And the Chargers will receive the second half kickoff as it's a touchback.
For the Chargers, Cam Hart has officially been ruled out after that hit. He has a concussion. I also asked Jim Harbaugh what he thought of Justin Herbert's mobility with the ankle. Is he doing okay? He nodded his head and said yes. He said we just need to keep playing well in all phases, executing and creating opportunities.
Good stuff, KP. Harbaugh and his offense out.
All right, here we go. Justin Herbert in the pistol formation. They move Edwards up next to him. 1st and 10, he'll hand it off to Edwards, who goes to the right side, gets a gain of maybe 3 or 4 yards on that play, and that brings up 2nd down.
3 scores on the first 3 trips for Los Angeles.
So we see the Los Angeles Chargers on their last 2 drives, 5 plays for 9 yards, a punt and halftime. Their first 3 drives, they scored on every possession.
And nothing wrong with the Chargers getting to their run game, trying to find ways to attack on the perimeter, and neither team.
And now here we go, 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 33-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun will look to throw. The Bucs brought a blitz and a nice tackle there from number 35, Jamel Dean, after the catch there by Quentin Johnson.
Coming up for LA.
They're 0 for 2 on those 3rd downs already.
So now 3rd down and 4 coming up here for the Chargers offense. Herbert 13 for 17 for 133 yards and 2 touchdowns as he completed that pass for 3 yards to Quentin Johnson, who's got 3 catches for 29 yards and a touchdown. And Herbert moving around a little gingerly with that wrapped up angle. 3rd down and 4 at the 36. Herbert in the shotgun. 4-man rush from the Bucs. Herbert down the field and overthrows his intended target off of the hands of tight end Smart. As we see here on the replay, 84 on the left side does a nice in and out route heading to the sideline there, and it's off the hands of Stone Smart, 84, and that's incomplete now. So 4th down coming up as the Chargers will have to punt it away on their first drive of the second half. A good stop there from the Buccaneers defense. Palmer, he's going to take this for a return, makes a man miss, and runs all the way to the left side of the line to get it up maybe about 10 yards. So maybe a 10-yard return there from number 10. Nice effort on the play, that's for sure. As now the Buccaneers offense will get to come out for their first possession of the second half, trailing the Chargers 13-17. All right, so on that particular drive, we see the Chargers not able to get anything going, as that's a quick 3 and out with 3 plays for 6 yards, and they have to punt it back to the Buccaneers. Now, right now for the Bucs, Baker Mayfield, 14-19 for 145 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Baker Mayfield also is the leading rusher with 2 carries for 25 yards after that huge scramble to help set up the field goal before halftime. Rashad White's got 6 carries for 24 yards. Bucky Irving, 5 carries for 19 yards. And we see right now, Jalen McMillan is leading all targets with 5 receptions for 75 yards and a touchdown. But Mike Evans has got 6 catches for 44 yards on the game. Heck yeah, what's going up, Sam? Hope you had a good halftime, brother. Scooby Snack, thank you, man. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate you guys hanging out here, and make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Go ahead and like this post and share with your family and friends. Hope you guys are having a happy holiday season thus far. Man, crazy week 15 in the NFL right now. As we'll try to go over some scores for you guys here. We see the Buffalo Bills lead at halftime, 21-14 over the Detroit Lions. The Philadelphia Eagles lead 17-13 over the Pittsburgh Steelers at halftime in their matchup. The New England Patriots trail 16-3 as they're in the third quarter of that matchup against the Arizona Cardinals. The Indianapolis Colts have the lead 13-7 in the third quarter against the Denver Broncos.
22 had that Thursday.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Tampa Bay. It's their first possession of the second half. Baker Mayfield under center. Ball at the 17-yard line. 17, baby. Yeah. And we go. Baker Mayfield hands it off to Bucky Irving. Makes a couple of nice moves and gets it up the field. A gain of about 7 yards from number 7 on that carry.
As Mark pointed out earlier, Baker Mayfield, the leading rusher for this Bucs offense. I asked Todd Bowles at the half, do you need to get more from your running backs? He said it's not just the running backs, it's the line. We need more movement up front. As for his defense, he said the penalties hurt us early, but we need to force them into...
Head coach Todd Bowles saying the offensive line definitely needs to play a little bit better, and we need a little bit more from our running backs in the running game. So 2nd down and 5 after that carry there from Bucky Irving. Ball on the 22-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center will hand it off to Bucky Irving again, who's got another first down. Tampa Bay. That's my wifey. And the Buccaneers definitely changing things around with the running game as they were last in the NFL the last 2 seasons in a row. But now this year in 2024, they're 8th in the NFL with 138 yards rushing per game.
They had run for 100 yards 9 times in the previous 2 years.
So now Bucky Irving is in the backfield. Baker Mayfield under center. And they hand it off to Bucky. He goes to the left side. He's got some room. Gets the first down and more. And that's another first down. Tampa Bay. Nice run here from Bucky Irving. As we see on the replay, he's able to hit the left side, following left tackle Tristan Wirfs. McMillan, the rookie wide receiver, with a nice block up the field. And that's a nice gain there from the Buccaneers rookie running back of 18 yards all the way up to the 46-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center once again. Bucky Irving now with 8 carries for 48 yards. Baker Mayfield play action. Gets the screen off to Bucky Irving, but he's tackled for a loss of 3 yards as the Chargers defense was able to sniff that screen out. They brought a blitz on that play and were almost able to get to quarterback Baker Mayfield on the sack. But instead, Baker gets rid of it quickly. We can see there on the replay, it was a setup screen the whole way. But number 68, the left guard, gets blown up by number 95 Jones on the screen. So that's a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 at the 42. Baker Mayfield is in shotgun. He sends Rashad White all the way out to the left side. Baker's going to look to throw. Looking, scrambling around to the left side. Looking around for somebody, he gets rid of it, and that's Mike Evans with a clutch catch downfield, and he's going to stay in bounds. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Wow, what a huge play from wide receiver Mike Evans as quarterback Baker Mayfield is able to scramble around and hits the All-Pro wideout on the left side of the field. What a beautiful play! Baker Mayfield was able to scramble around for a little while, gets to the left side of the formation, and finds Mike Evans, who breaks a tackle and gets in for the 57-yard touchdown to give the Buccaneers the lead. And Baker's pumped up just like we are, baby. Let's go. Fire them cannons. And McLaughlin hits the field goal, or I should say the extra point, to give the Buccaneers a 20-17 lead here in the third quarter. Let's go, Tampa Bay! Hey, that Z, welcome to the chat, man. That's awesome. Says Tim acts like he's taking the smelling salts. What can I say, guys? I love my team, man. It don't matter. It does not matter. I will root for the Buccaneers till the day I die, baby. And way to come back for the Bucs, dude. There we go. Look at the chat going off. We got Blake number 6 with the tutty. And then we see Z also in the chat. Appreciate you, man. Z says the Lions and Bills game foreshadowing the Super Bowl. And Sam Cook also in the chat. Good tutty, missed tackle. Time for Herbert to cook, says my boy Sam Cook. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, Sam. This has been an excellent game thus far. All right. There we go. Thank you, chat. You guys freaking rock, man. This is so fun hanging out with you guys here. Seriously, man. Missing a couple of the regulars. I know Jamie said he hopped in. He's hanging out watching the Battle of Pennsylvania, where we got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles lead 17-13 in that matchup. And I know my boy Motown Mitch, got a shout out to him. He's probably watching that Lions and Buffalo Bills game. But it looks like Buffalo just took a bigger lead, 28-14 in that matchup. The Arizona Cardinals lead 16-3 over New England. And the Indianapolis Colts lead 13-7 on the road against Denver.
The hamstring injury right around the same time Chris Godwin's injury took place in that Baltimore.
And with that catch, Mike Evans, 7 catches for 101 yards and a touchdown.
On that series, with this usually excellent Charger defense, which is only allowing 16 points a game, Bucs have 20 on the board.
5 plays, 83 yards, and a 57-yard touchdown catch. And that is the longest play from scrimmage for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense this season. And we'll see a return here from the Chargers special teams. And a nice return out to about the 29-yard line.
Down to the field at KP for more on Mike Evans.
Yeah, Mike Evans, the model of consistency. I talked to him coming off the field during warmups and asked him about that 1,000-yard streak. I said, Mike, is it important to you? He said, yes, it is, and it's important. But what's more important to me is winning. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help this team win, and that is the most important thing. Kind of what Baker Mayfield told us. His favorite thing about him, putting the team first.
Good leader. Good leader, Mike Evans, man.
38 times is at 100.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Justin Herbert under center. Gus Edwards is the back in the backfield. The Buccaneers bring a blitz. Chargers pick it up. but Herbert has to get rid of that quickly and overthrows his intended target. Oh, man, and we see the replay here going on as James Cook breaks the tackle and goes up the field for a huge 40-something 8-yard touchdown. Wow. As the Bills lead the Lions 28-14.
Company, along with Evans regrouping. Tampa Bay defense out there. Second down for.
Let's go. All right, Justin Herbert in shotgun on 2nd and 10. Gets rid of it to his running back, dumping it off, but that's a nice gain for a first down there from number 30, Vidal.
So Herbert now with 20 passes on the day. This is a streak that's been going on since week 2. Has not thrown an interception since J.C. Horn of the Carolina Panthers picked him off in the first quarter of the second game of the year. 11 games without an interception, has tied Tom Brady for the most games without a pick with at least 20 pass attempts.
All right, here we go. Justin Herbert on 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. He'll hand it off to Vidal, and he's met in the backfield by Lavonte David. And number 9, Joe is able to clean it up there. What a play there from the veteran linebacker, Lavonte David, able to get through to the backfield after Villa got to the backfield as well. But Vidal makes a nice little juke move to get around Villa. And then Lavonte David and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka get the tackle. So now 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Cornerstone staple for this Buccaneers defense. Fun to watch.
7 years.
2nd down and 10 at the 39. Herbert in shotgun by himself. Quick throw out to Quentin Johnson. And that'll be a nice gain of about 4 or 5 on that catch.
I'm just a little surprised with the Chargers. Their lack of run game with, Matlock, Fisk, all these big personnel players that they have in there, and wanting to be that rushing attack that is Harbaugh.
I do feel like this
it is very weird to not see the Chargers trying to run the ball a little bit more. And we see here on 3rd down and 5, ball's on the 44-yard line. Justin Herbert in shotgun, 3 wide receivers set to the top of the formation. The Bucs bring a blitz, and they're able to get to Justin as he just gets rid of it. And the Buccaneers defense will force a 4th and 5 there, bringing the pressure on Justin Herbert all day long, and that forces the incomplete pass.
He's got Tomlinson out there on the edge, trying to block him. And for tight ends, he got put on roller skates right there and almost got a free run to the quarterback.
Damn, that was a big hit.
Herbert has taken some real punishment all year, but certainly the last couple of weeks in particular.
It sounds simple, but you want your biggest players blocking their biggest players. It's hard for a tight end to do that.
43-yard punt and traffic around Trey Palmer. This is probably going to be
Okay, so on that return there, looked like it was a muff punt, and the Chargers were going to recover it, but that's going to be catcher interference on the flag on the play. And, man, that looked pretty nasty, too, from 36. Yeah, he tackled him. It literally bounced off the arm of number 36. Like, what the heck was that? Wow.
Starting field position. Taylor can't believe it. Bucs have it at the 30.
But now the Bucs will have it at the 30-yard line as they lead 20-17 here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, man, this is a Aurelius Ben, an old player for the Bucs. Right there. Boom, boom. Yeah, he played good for us for, I think, about 4 seasons. We didn't end up giving him a contract extension, so not like a huge playmaker, if you will, but it was during those struggling years where we had Josh Freeman as our quarterback. Yeah, that was a lot of years ago. All right, guys, let's get to the chat. Let's see what's going on. Sam Cook getting hyped for his charges. Z, welcome to the chat as well. Blake 6, what's going on? Sam says, can Winfield play in the box? Hey, Winfield's out for this game, and you're lucky that he ain't playing. All right, Sam? Winfield over James says Blake 6. Yeah, Tim said 24 likes, man. We're already up to 14. Let's get it, guys. Come on. Thanks for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this live stream. Let's get as many people on as we can. I can't wait to continue to grow this channel for you guys. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Hope you're having a terrific holiday season thus far. Gavin E., welcome to the chat. Tim looks like a real football player, says Z. What's going on, man? Appreciate you, Z. When the Bucs make a good play, Blake 6 says we do 100. Well, how about that, man? We'll have a couple of good things going on here in the chat for our live streams. When we do Tampa Bay, every time that the Buccaneers make a first down, I'm going to say Tampa. And Chad, I want you guys to say Bay. And then we got a new one here from Blake number 6. Every time we get a good play from the Buccaneers, we're going to see them 100s in the chat. Let's go, baby. Thank you guys and welcome to Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here in the NFL Week 14 as we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Chargers and the Bucs lead 20-17. 7 minutes 53 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Especially as of late.
And we'll see the Buccaneers offense come back out on the field.
Chargers Buccaneers, first year back in the NFL after near a decade at Michigan. One of his key offensive linemen during his 9 years was Ben Bredesen, who's the left guard now for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. His first season in Tampa after...
All right, here we go. Buccaneers next possession, I should say. Baker Mayfield under center. On the 30, they hand it off to Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin breaks loose, and he's on the run down the field, down the right side, and Bucky Irvin gets it all the way down inside the 15-yard line as the rookie running back takes it 54 yards all the way down in the red zone. Fire them cannons as we see Bucky Irvin bust his loose, breaking 2 tackles, getting up the right side before he's tackled down at the 16-yard line. And that's a first down. Tampa! And here we go. Baker Mayfield under center. And back-to-back 50-plus yard plays for the Buccaneers. And the toss to Bucky Irvin. And he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage there. So second down and 10 coming up.
Only 10 snaps last week. He's been dealing with back and hip injuries. And that looks like a man who's trying to stretch out a sciatic nerve or two.
Working that IT band. He was doing that for over 2 minutes. He had a full yoga session. And then ripped off a huge run.
Yep,
so now second down and 10 coming up here for the Buccaneers offense. After that carry of no gain from Bucky Irvin, Rachaad White is back in the game here. Baker Mayfield under center, ball at the 16-yard line. Baker changing the play. Puts McMillan, the rookie wide receiver, in motion. Hands it off to Rachaad White. And White's met right at the line of scrimmage, but he's able to get maybe a couple on that carry. They call it a gain of 1, so third down and 9 coming up for the Bucs.
And Puna Ford again has been a problem for this Buccaneers offensive line. I mean, similar to Vita Vea, he's an absolute load up front and tough to move to get these runs started.
And here we go, third down and 9, under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield is in shotgun. Rachaad White in the backfield. Baker changes the play. Gets the snap off, looking to throw. Dumps it off to Rachaad White. White's got some room, makes the man miss. Oh, but he's tackled down just short of the first down marker. And now we'll see what the Buccaneers offense does here as it's fourth down, but now a penalty flag. That's a late flag there. I wonder what that's going to be.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 15.
Oh!
It's going to be the rookie, Jalen McMillan.
And that's a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Jalen McMillan.
Jawing, I think, with Christian Fulton on the sideline after they had gotten done with a little bit of a fracas. So it's going to make it a longer field goal attempt.
So now the Bucs will definitely have to kick the field goal. So it goes from being 4th and 3 to 4th and 18.
That was about to be a 4th and short.
Would have been an interesting decision, maybe.
Yeah, that could be a 4-point penalty, essentially.
Yeah, they're not joking. That could eventually be a 4-point penalty because the Buccaneers could have had a chance to go for it there. I believe it was 4th down and 3. So a 42-yard field goal attempt to increase the lead for the Buccaneers. Ball is snapped. Kick is up, and kick is good right down the middle for Chase McLaughlin as he gives the Buccaneers a 23-17 lead. Hey, there you go. Hey, Sam, you better watch it there, pal, all right? Apparently, y'all just didn't get caught, all right? McMillan's a rookie. He'll learn from that. As Sam in the chat, we see him talking, saying, hey, thanks there, McMillan. Hey, E, what's up, Jamie? Fly, Eagles, fly. What's going on? How someone in the chat has the same last name as him, I was asking. Hey, you never know, right, man? That's for sure. Blake says, Sam, bro, they're losing. Hey, that's all right, though. You can't count out this Chargers team, man. You got to play all the way to the final snap, especially when you're playing hardball football, man. Now, the Chargers haven't really been able to run the football as maybe I thought they'd run the football a little bit more in this one. And one other thing you're also seeing is that the Buccaneers, after that first drive, they're taking away Justin Herbert's first option, which has been Ladd McConkey, especially to start that first drive. So they've already eliminated him for most of this game up to this point. But I would have thought the Chargers would have tried to run the ball a little bit more, but they just haven't done that. Yeah, McConkey's actually doing pretty good, but he hasn't had a catch since the first drive. Yeah, Z, I'm having the same issue here. Okay, now we're seeing the personal foul penalty on the replay. So him and the receiver are going at it, and then, oh, McMillan gets right in the face of the cornerback. And man,
he's pushing me. But he pushed him because he was taunting him. And, you know, Mike Evans had to go grab him. Yep. The vet that he is.
And Mike Evans grabs the rookie on the sideline and says, hey, you got to chill that out, dude. You can't let that guy get in your head like that. But luckily, the Buccaneers are still able to put some points on the board. And now they'll kick it off and give the Chargers a chance. And we see another return here from number 12, Davis, on the special teams. And he's tackled down at about the 26-yard line with 5 minutes left to go. But now a penalty marker is on the play. We'll see what happens here. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe. And that's a block in the back on the return team. That'll be on the Chargers, so that'll back up LA's offense here on this next possession.
In police community relations, criminal justice reform, education, and economic advancement. The Inspire Change Changemaker Award recognizes community members.
See, it's okay, man. You don't got to respond to every single one. It's all good, brother. Just enjoy the game, man. Appreciate you guys. Sam, shout out. Gavin E., welcome, man. All right, here we go. First down and 10. Justin Herbert will hand it off to Edwards, and he's tackled immediately by number 29, Izzian. And that's a gain of maybe a yard on the play. So now second down and long coming up, and Tyon Johnson, the left guard, down on the field for the Chargers offense. Hope he's okay.
With their starting units. All 5 starters have started at least 12 of the 13 games this year. It was the same starting 5 today. So we'll step aside, come back right after this.
All right. So we'll wait for this injury timeout to be over here for the Chargers. Hopefully their offensive lineman is doing okay. All right, so for the Buccaneers offense, Baker Mayfield, 17 for 22 for 205 yards and 2 touchdown passes and an interception. Bucky Irving with 10 carries for 102 yards in this game, leading all running backs. And we see Mike Evans with 7 catches for 101 yards and a touchdown, and Jalen McMillan with 5 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown in this game. And we see here for the Chargers offense, Justin Herbert, 15 for 22 for 147 yards and 2 touchdown passes. Gus Edwards, the leading ball carrier, with 7 carries for 22 yards. And Ladd McConkey leads all receivers with 4 catches for 47 yards. Stone Smart with 3 catches for 42 yards. Ladd McConkey also has a touchdown. And we see there Quentin Johnson with 4 catches for 33 yards and a touchdown as well.
We get to come to football games.
So the offensive lineman for the Chargers had to be helped off the field, escorted by the trainers there, so hope he's okay.
Sports family, and it's appropriate that we're here in Los Angeles. Rob Menchel, if you're a Los Angeles person, you know that name because Vin Scully was very tight with the circle that he kept in the broadcast booth. Rob was his right-hand cameraman. Rob was on many of our
and here we go, second down and 9 coming up here for the Chargers offense. Justin Herbert in shotgun. Blitz coming from the Buccaneers. Herbert barely gets rid of it, but downfield, and that's picked off. Jamel Dean with the interception. Woo! And the Buccaneers get their first turnover of the game. And that's Justin Herbert's first interception in probably 11 ball games.
Well, Johnson just looked a little out of sorts on this. I thought he'd go up for that football.
And it is secured as Jamel Dean makes the interception. It was one-on-one on the left side up the field when Quentin Johnson just actually stumbled, it looks like, right when the ball got there. So the big, tall wide receiver couldn't go up to make the catch or make an attempt to catch the ball on that one. And we see Jamel Dean, number 35, catches the beautiful pass to make the interception there and give the Bucs their first turnover. And that's the first interception in 357 pass attempts. And now the Buccaneers have the ball on the 42-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center will hand it off to Bucky Irving. And Irving has another nice carry all the way up to the 37-yard line.
The guy who missed some starts this year with a hamstring injury. And Herbert, the rarest of rare this season in the NFL, the interception.
And that was the 5th longest streak in NFL history without an interception with 357 pass attempts. Now here we go, Baker Mayfield, second down and 6, will look to throw. Stepping up in the pocket, and he'll scramble away, getting the first down and more. And he goes up the field, getting all the way down near the 20-yard line. But there is a penalty marker on the play.
18-yard run, but this looks like it's coming back.
Holding. Offense number 63. That's a 10-yard penalty.
And that's a holding on the offense. It's the rookie center, Graham Barton. That's his second holding call of the game.
There's the hold right there. But I talked to Tom Moore before this game on the field, and he said, hey, you got to talk to your guy Baker. Every time he runs the ball, he thinks he's Riggins or something. Like, he needs to relax.
Man, so Baker Mayfield's incredible scramble is taken back there from the penalty. So now the Buccaneers will be set up with 2nd down and 16 from the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He's going to look to throw again. Gets it off, and that's, oh my goodness. But 2 penalty flags are on the play after that incomplete pass.
Up top with Mayfield.
Oh.
Mark's looking at a replay. We'll show it to you in a second.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer in the defense.
And that's a personal foul, roughing the passer on Baker Mayfield. And that'll give the Buccaneers a 1st down. As we see here on the replay, number 90 just comes in and hits Baker Mayfield right in the upper chin.
Look at Baker looking around.
And 90 can't believe it, but that's definitely a roughing the passer. He's got to be a little bit more. He's got to hold up a little bit more there on that pass rush. And that's Tart, number 90. So forearm to the neck of Baker Mayfield sets up a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He's under center. Bucky Irving is in the backfield. They'll hand it off to him. He goes to the left side. Bucky able to get up inside the 30-yard line all the way down to the 28. So a nice carry of about 4 or 5 yards, setting up 2nd down and 5. Bucky Irving with 12 carries for 111 yards.
Minnesota as a freshman by way of South Suburban Chicago. He, like Justin Herbert, was an Oregon Duck for a couple of seasons.
And at only 5'10", I mean, he's short in stature, but he's
2nd down and 5. Baker Mayfield under center.
runs hard. They love him.
Ball's on the 28-yard line. They'll hand it off to Bucky Irving up the middle once again. This time only able to get a gain of about 3. So setting up 2nd down, or I should say 3rd down and short.
When Bucky was just 2 years old, he got that nickname from his father when he was just a little baby. He doesn't play like a kid. He has been a very, very important piece to the identity shift of this Tampa Bay offense.
And that's part of their strategy each week. You know, if you could.
And now Rachaad White back in the game for the Bucs on this 3rd and 2. Baker Mayfield looking to throw. Pump fake, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to scramble ahead and gets the 1st down. And he refuses to go down all the way to the 15-yard line. But another penalty marker on the play.
Holding. Offense number 68. That's a 10-yard penalty.
And folks, now that's a holding call on number 68 and brings back that beautiful run. Pulling the jersey, definitely a holding call. And Baker Mayfield can't believe it as that incredible run for 10 yards is taken back. And now it sets up 3rd down and 12 for the Buccaneers, who continue to make mistakes with these penalties on this drive. Baker in shotgun will look to throw. Steps up in the pocket, downfield, looking for Mike Evans with another big touchdown. There you go, Baker Mayfield, as he delivers a beautiful pass down the middle. Wow. As we see on the replay, Mike Evans able to bounce out from the left side out to the sideline inside, fooling the cornerback number 7. And Mike Evans gets his 2nd touchdown of the day. This one from 35 yards. And that gives the Buccaneers a huge lead in this ball game. And the extra point is good. And the Buccaneers lead this one 30-17 with 1:36 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Way to go, Baker Mayfield. Way to go, Mike Evans, as he's got 8 catches for 136 yards and 2 touchdown receptions. Woo! Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, man. Woo! How about that? Let Baker bake!
You gotta have safety help.
Evans up to 136 yards on the day, inching ever closer. Oh wow, it's the same two guys that got the earlier ball by accident. Mike was trying to spread the love, but now
How about that? Ball security. I like that. That's great.
You got to protect the rock.
That's really good.
Well, there are a lot of 13 jerseys out there for Mike Evans to distribute to. His best game.
Season high here for Mike Evans with 136 yards receiving.
Going back to the midway point of the season, he is looking very healthy right now with Baker Mayfield. Almost 400 yards of offense for Tampa Bay now. Davis. Got to make something happen in special teams and a solid return out near the 35. Ryan Miller on the tackle.
Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're already up to 15 likes on this live stream. Our goal for today is hope to get up to 24 likes. Let's see if we can make that happen, guys. What an incredible game thus far for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Survivors, having dealt with that in his own family growing up. Chris Godwin was actually the one.
Oh, Gavin wants to know, Tim, do you feel like Bucky Irving is a Rookie of the Year potential? I think possibly, but Jaden Daniels will probably get it. Yeah, more than likely they will give it to a quarterback, but man, definitely a candidate, I would say for sure. All right, here we go. Justin Herbert on 1st and 10. We'll hand it off to Gus Edwards on the right side. Only a gain of a yard on that carry. So now 2nd down and long. And oh my goodness, looks like the Buffalo Bills take a 3-score lead against the Detroit Lions.
Buffalo trying to join Tampa Bay as the only two teams.
You're right, Sam. It's not over yet.
Very early in the season. We're all the way back to the first 2 weeks.
2nd down and 9. Less than a minute to go in this 3rd quarter. Justin Herbert in shotgun. Looks like Vidal, the running back, to his right. Herbert's going to look to throw. The Bucs bring a blitz. And that's Ladd McConkey with his first catch since the 1st quarter. And he's got enough for a Chargers 1st down. A nice catch and run there by number 15. Lined up on the left side of the line. And then he ends up matched up with Levante David, the linebacker. And you're going to take that matchup every day as the rookie wide receiver gets a nice gain all the way up to the 45-yard line. The Chargers right back to it. A quick throw to Josh Palmer, and he takes that up to the 50-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup, and should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter.
So a nice catch there from Ladd McConkey for 11 yards, and then Palmer with a nice catch for 5 yards, and that will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter as the Buccaneers lead 30-17 over the Chargers.
2 of the 3 touchdown passes he's thrown have gone to Mike Evans. 13-point Tampa lead in the 4th.
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glute.
All right, we'll be right back, guys. Stay tuned. Ugh. All right, we back. Woo! Tim went invisible, says Z. Thank you, man. Hey, appreciate you guys. Yep, Sam's right, guys. Chargers are most dangerous normally when they're behind. They're definitely one of those teams you can't count out no matter what. So we definitely got to keep the pressure on them. All right, guys, so as we enter the fourth quarter, the Chargers are on offense. As the Buccaneers have scored 17 unanswered points here in the third quarter to take a 30-0 lead, or 30-17 lead. So now at the 50-yard line, Justin Herbert sets up 2nd down and 6 in shotgun. And a quick throw out to Quentin Johnson, who's got the first down, breaks some tackles, and he's able to get inside the 40-yard line. A nice catch and run there by number 1. Levante David, number 54, in on the tackle. A pretty hard hit, too, to number 1, but he hangs on to the ball, and that's a nice gain of 12 yards on that catch and run. Chargers trying to play high tempo, already up to the line. Play action, Herbert pump fakes, and oh! Nice play from Jamel Dean, able to make the tackle on the wide receiver as soon as the ball got there, and that's an incomplete pass. And now Johnson limping for the Chargers.
Pipkins is like 5 yards down the field. It should have been illegal lineman downfield, but you can't double clutch those things and winning down.
So it looks like the Chargers got away with a penalty that could have been a legal man down the field. So now, 2nd down and 10, ball on the 38. Justin Herbert in the shotgun will look to throw. The Bucs bring a blitz. Herbert stands in the pocket and delivers to his tight end, Stone Smart. Number 84 makes the catch. That's a gain of 4 yards on that play. So 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Chargers. Ball at the 34-yard line. And you see the ball really being spread around a lot here from Justin Herbert, as we see 6 different players with the reception thus far in this game. So now 3rd down and 6. Justin Herbert in shotgun. The Chargers have not been able to convert a 3rd down in this ball game yet. Buccaneers defense shows blitz. They do bring a late blitzer. Herbert gets it to McConkey, but he drops it, as Herbert had to get rid of that ball pretty quickly, and it's incomplete. So 4th down and 6 coming up.
Well, watch the D end on the edge. Stone Smart and Vidal.
Woo! Number 9, Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets in there just after Nelson, and he's lucky he didn't get a roughing the passer penalty, as Ladd McConkey actually drops that one. I thought it was a little inaccurate of a pass. But now we'll see the Chargers go for it here on 4th and 6. And we'll see here Herbert in the shotgun. The Bucs bring a blitz. Herbert gets rid of it quickly, and McConkey, the rookie, drops the ball again on back-to-back plays. And that's a 4th down stop there for the Buccaneers defense. Count that their 2nd turnover. And Ladd McConkey's got to be kicking himself right now, as he was guarded by a defensive lineman. He was wide open and just cannot bring in the pass. Herbert can't believe it either.
You gotta have sticks awareness, especially on 4th down. Those critical.
So now after that 4th down stop there from the Buccaneers, they take over at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Buccaneers offense. Baker Mayfield under center. Rashad White is the back. They hand it off to White. He goes up the middle to the right side, breaks the tackle, keeps his legs moving, and he's able to get a gain of 5 yards on that carry. A nice run by number 1.
That running the football or being a highly ranked running team is a function of the time and the score of the game. Because when you're leading in the fourth quarter, now you get the opportunity to fire off the offensive line, fire off the ball if you're a lineman, and run with a head of steam if you're one of these backs. And a function of Tampa Bay being in positions to run the football all year, you get to do it.
And here we go now. Buccaneers offense is out rushing the Chargers 170-32. And now pistol formation on 2nd and 4. Baker Mayfield will hand it off to Rachaad White. White being patient. Only able to get a couple of yards, though, on the carry. Nice play from the Chargers defense to set up 3rd down. So a gain of 2 yards on that carry from Rachaad White. So now 3rd down and 3 as we're approaching 12 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Rushing yards here in the 2nd half, 103 yards to 4 against the Los Angeles Chargers, as Tampa Bay is controlling this ball game just the way they'd like. Baker Mayfield on 3rd down and 3 in shotgun. Rachaad White is in the back. Ball on the 41-yard line. Baker's going to look to throw. Blitz coming from the Chargers. And Mike Evans with another big catch. And he's trying to fight off the defender. And man, if it wasn't for a t-shirt grab, Mike Evans could have been off to the races. But instead, it's a big gain of 23 yards and a 1st down. Tampa Bay! Z, see you later, man.
Nice and easy off the line of scrimmage, and then explodes and accelerates out of the break.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Z, for hanging out. Appreciate you guys, chat. Chat's popping off right now. All right, here we go. Buccaneers 1st down and 10. Baker Mayfield will hand it off to Rachaad White, and he's running over tacklers and gets a gain of about 4 yards on that carry. So Mike Evans with another big catch and run. As that play there gets 23 yards, and Mike Evans now has 9 catches for 159 yards on the day with 2 touchdowns. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Buccaneers, who could really take control of this game if they're able to get a touchdown on this drive. Ball on the 32-yard line, 2nd and 6. Baker Mayfield under center, hands it off to Bucky Irving, and Irving gets tackled down hard after a gain of about 3 yards on that carry. Gets it inside the 30-yard line, so 3rd down and short coming up for the Buccaneers offense. Hell yeah, road to 1,000 for Mike Evans. As we see Bucky Irving takes the run there to the left side. That's a gain of 3. So 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Buccaneers offense. And the Chargers defense is going to look for a stop here. Baker Mayfield in shotgun, Rachaad White in the backfield. Ball on the 29-yard line. Baker's going to hand it off to Rachaad White. He bounces out to the outside, and he's still on his feet, refusing to go down. And he gets the 1st down. Tampa Bay! And man, we're missing those 100s in the chat after those couple of big plays from the Buccaneers. As we've already seen, 2 big plays of 50-plus yards. And the Buccaneers have also had, I believe, 2 or 3 plays of 20-plus yards already for their offense in this matchup. So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Approaching 9 minutes to go. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Both running backs in, and they'll hand it off to Bucky Irving. And he's stopped immediately at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no gain there for number 7. And 2nd down and long coming up for the Bucs.
Liam Cohen has got more and more comfortable as a play caller this season, going back to that short stint with Mayfield in L.A., and now their comfort level very high in year number 1 as coordinator and quarterback. Meanwhile, Jesse Minter, who's done such a fabulous job all season.
So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Bucs offense after that carry. trying to milk as much time off the clock as they can here, controlling the ball game with their running game. 2nd down and 10. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Bucky Irving in the backfield. Baker's going to look to throw. Has to scramble around, gets rid of it. That's Cade Otton, the tight end, who goes airborne. And he gets the first down. Tampa Bay! Tight end Cade Otton with another nice catch and run. A gain of 13 yards, and that gets the Buccaneers down to the 11-yard line. And you know what, guys? I don't know if anybody might want to say this about Baker. I know the turnovers are a thing, but Baker Mayfield's playing MVP-style football this season, man. He's already got a career high in touchdown passes for a season. And now play action here. Baker gets rid of it to Rachaad White. White's got room down the right side, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Fired in cannons as Rachaad White gets in the end zone. Number 1. The running back catches that. Woo!
So, the guy who's playing the back.
So a nice setup there as Derwin James comes in on the blitz, and Rachaad White makes the catch, and he's able to run it into the end zone. A nice block there from Mike Evans on the outside is able to let Rachaad White get in for the 11-yard touchdown reception. And the Buccaneers now take a huge lead in this one as we're waiting for the extra point.
Not easy to do, but you're paying a guy $20 million a year. That's his job.
And the extra point is good. And McLaughlin increases the lead to 37-17 as the Buccaneers now have a 20-point lead in the 4th quarter. And who would have thought this, guys, as the Buccaneers are blowing out the Chargers in the second half. Tampa Bay touchdown. Sam may need another beer, man. This one's tough. I mean, it looks like in the first half, man, the Chargers looked like they had this game. Sam right there, I need a beer. Hey, Sam, dude, I did not see this coming, really, man. In the first half, it looked like the Chargers really were the better team. A couple of turnovers. But, man, we just didn't see a whole lot of running the football for them, which is, I think, the reason why we're seeing them struggling in the second half here. Hey, what's up, Z? Welcome to the chat. Blake 6, shout out to you, brother. Keeping the chat going here, guys. Oh, my goodness. What a game, guys. So they're on that last drive for the Bucs. 9 plays, 66 yards, and they take 6 minutes off of the clock with 6 minutes of time of possession there. And we see Rachaad White gets the 11-yard touchdown reception to give the Buccaneers a big lead up to 20 now, 37-17 over the Los Angeles Chargers. Baker Mayfield now is 21 for 26 with 287 yards passing and 4 touchdown passes. Man, if you started Baker Mayfield in your fantasy team, you're looking pretty good in the playoffs right now. As we see, Bucky Irving has 15 carries for 117 yards, averaging almost 8 yards a carry. Rachaad White with 11 carries for 41 yards. Not a too bad of a day for him himself, as he also has 2 catches for 17 yards and that touchdown. Mike Evans leads all receivers with 9 catches for 159 yards and 2 TDs on the day. And Bucky Irving
4 touchdowns through the air.
Dominating, helping out this offense. But Jalen McMillan, the rookie wide receiver, has 5 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown.
For Tampa Bay.
5th straight scoring drive for the Buccaneers here as they have a big lead in the 4th quarter with 7:37 remaining.
Baltimore put up 30 in a 7-point win on a Monday night game. This is a season high.
Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please like and subscribe to the channel.
And Tampa Bay.
Carson, what's up, brother? The Buccaneers are dominating, my man. 37-17.
To the league average mark at the 30. Well, the Chargers got Kansas City last week. The doink for the division, a 9th straight AFC West title for Mahomes and company. Bills have already clinched their 5th straight AFC East title. 2 in a row for Tom Brady, who I think paid to have a little more muscle added to that particular cartoon. Baker Mayfield stepped in last year, took him to the division championship, and is en route to doing it again.
All right, Justin Herbert's going to come out in the shotgun. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Herbert looking to throw, under duress, gets rid of it though, and a batted down pass from number 23, but there's a penalty flag on the play, and I think they're going to get the Buccaneers on pass interference here.
Against Smith.
Pass interference on the defense, number 23. That's a spot foul, and an automatic.
And that's a big one because that's a spot foul there as Tyree Smith was guarding Ladd McConkey on that play. And McConkey gets loose, gets behind the DB, and then a floater, if you will, of a pass ends up getting Smith in there late. And that is pass interference. So ball at the 48-yard line after that penalty. Herbert in shotgun. Bucs bring a blitz. Levante David gets home for the sack.
Herbert's taking a beating. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Wow, man. Wow. The Buccaneers get a huge play from their defense as Levante David gets hit on the sack, and Hall, number 90, helps him clean it up there. And they'll give that sack to Levante. Loss of 9. 2nd down and 19 now for the Chargers. Ball in the 38. Herbert looking to throw. Another blitz from the Bucs. Herbert gets that completed to DJ Chark.
First catch of the season last week against Kansas City.
As it gets a big gain there on that play.
Due to a hip injury.
Gets both feet down.
And control.
And number 9 makes a nice catch there.
The yardage back. We'll set up 3rd down.
Gain of 11 yards to DJ.
Who's appeared in a couple of games, including last
Now
week.
Justin Herbert here. 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 50-yard line at midfield. And the Chargers 0 for 5 on 3rd downs here in this ball game. Herbert in shotgun. 3 wide receiver set at the top. Blitz coming from the Bucs again. That's 3 straight. Herbert downfield. And he overthrows his intended target as he had Quentin Johnson past the secondary. But Herbert had to rush that throw and scramble out the pocket. And Herbert's going to want that one back because he had his target. Number 1, Quentin Johnson just could not make it to the ball. Incomplete pass. That's a tough one there for Chargers fans. So incomplete. 4th down and 8 coming up here for the Chargers. They got to go for it. Herbert in shotgun. 6 minutes left in the ball game. Bucs bring another blitz. That's 4 straight. DJ Chark with the catch, but he's going to be short of the line to gain. And the Buccaneers essentially get another turnover there, stopping the 4th down play from the Chargers offense.
That he hurt earlier this year, and the fingers that he hurt last year, the rib he hurt a couple of years ago. 6 minutes left in a 20-point game.
And Chark with a gain of 4 yards there on that reception, but it's short of the line to gain, and the Buccaneers will take over at the 45-yard line. What's going on, chat? Thanks for hanging out, man. Carson, what's up, buddy? I'm glad your Bengals won today. Holy crap. Carson, since you're in the chat, did you see the fumble? I think it was a fumble recovery by the Bengals defense, and the defender literally just drops the ball before he gets in the end zone, and the defense for the Cincinnati Bengals doesn't get their 2nd touchdown of the day. That was crazy. I don't know if you've seen that play today, but that was nuts. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing to Tim Reynolds Show. Losing my voice a little bit. Crazy game in this one, guys. Hey, appreciate all you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe. Share with your family and friends. And I hope you and your family and your friends are all having a happy holiday season. Yeah, how about them Bucs, Carson? Hey! And hey, do you also know that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have had over 400 total yards of offense in 7 games this season? Let's go! Sam, appreciate you being a good sport, man. You are definitely a diehard Chargers fan. I respect that about you, my brother. And you've had a good attitude this whole game. Man, you guys had that first half on us. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like the Chargers were going to run away with this one, or at least have control of the ball game. But in the second half, we see the Buccaneers defense really step up. They've shut down the run game altogether here in the second half, as the Chargers really haven't been able to get anything going whatsoever. And this is a bummer, because right now they're a playoff team and they can't afford to lose this matchup.
Baltimore on a Monday night. Lose on a last second.
And here we go. Baker Mayfield under center. Offset I formation. They'll hand it off to Rachaad White. White's got some room on the left side of the line. And that's a gain of 9 yards on that carry.
Especially the second half. And I imagine Todd Bowles is pretty pleased with what he's seen so far.
So now 2nd down and 1 coming up here for the Bucs.
They have been rolling ever since. But he told us it's not just about getting to first, it's staying in first. He said, but his guys don't panic. They have a veteran team. They know what gives them an edge. And going down the stretch, they have to stay focused. But he said his group knows that every game is tough and they know what it takes.
Well, they've done this a few years in a row, right?
No, I don't think so, Carson. Probably won't be live streaming tonight's game. That's for sure.
6 and 7 the last few years.
All right, here we go. Baker Mayfield on 2nd and 1. Hand off to Rachaad White. He gets the first down and more. And he's all the way down inside the 40-yard line, down to the 37. Call it the 38. And oh, we got some trickery there. Oh, that's bad. Oh, my goodness.
No one is going to catch him as he goes 50 yards for the score. Denver leading this one 24-13.
Wow, looks like the Colts tried to get tricky, and that's a pick 6 there. Wow. Looks like Denver's leading Indianapolis 24-13. And now we see here Baker Mayfield under center at the 38-yard line. Hand off to Rachaad White once again. Rachaad White up the middle for another nice gain there of 7 yards. Getting it all the way down to the 31-yard line. And man, this running game is cooking for the Buccaneers as they look to run out the clock, as we are under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
For the next 4 days at least. And the Broncos will have a chance.
Oh, Z, a Wisconsinite.
Very interesting and maybe secure what would be.
Yeah, it should be a big game for the Green Bay Packers tonight against the Seattle Seahawks, that's for sure. And now Rachaad White in the backfield on 2nd and 3. Baker Mayfield under center. Hand it off to Rachaad White once again. Oh, this time he breaks a couple of tackles, but still gets tackled for a loss of a yard on that carry.
This is one of those situations, too, where, you know, you get big personnel, you run out this clock, and for the Chargers, they're going to have to flush this.
So they push Rachaad White out of bounds, so 3 minutes, 55 seconds left to go. And the Buccaneers now have over 200 yards rushing in this ball game. Their most impressive outing for their rushing offense thus far this season. So now 3rd down and 4. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Chargers show blitz. They hand it off to the running back, Sean Tucker. And Tucker barrels his way up to the 1st down marker. And that's another 1st down. Tampa Bay. That's my wifey. Shout out to the wife, man. She's saying Bay inside the living room. Make sure you guys shout out the wife, Mrs. Amber Reynolds. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat. Jaden, welcome back. Carson, glad to have you back in the chat. Blake 6, thanks for sticking around during the whole freaking game, brother. And shout out to my boy Sam Cook, who's a Chargers fan. Appreciate you hanging out in the chat too, guys. This has been awesome, man. We may not get to our like goal, but we did reach it to 16 likes on this live stream. I'm pretty proud of that. Hope you guys are too. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too, Sam. And we see here Baker Mayfield hands it off to Sean Tucker again. And Tucker's going to bounce it out to the right side. But that's a no gain there on that carry. So second down and long coming up here for the Bucs. I think the Chargers take their second timeout as they're trying to save as much time off the clock as they possibly can. Merry Christmas, Z. Man, what a game here for this Buccaneers team. A statement win, if you ask me. And depending on what happens yesterday, they could end up with a 2-game lead in the NFC South with only 3 games remaining. So here we go, Buccaneers, 2nd and 10, handing it off to Sean Tucker again, who gets a gain of maybe 2 yards on that carry. So now 3rd down and 8 coming up for the Bucs as they're trying to milk this clock. And the Chargers use their final timeout. So we'll see what the Bucs do here. If they're able to get a 1st down, you essentially almost pretty much milk this game.
I can see Taylor Heineke maybe loosening up a little bit, so maybe our prediction comes true if the Chargers get the ball back. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay, as we said, this has been kind of typical of them the last few years. Yep. Maybe kind of middling start to the season. You're like, oh, they're not going to do anything this year. The Falcons look great midway through the year. They beat Tampa Bay twice, and then the bye week happens. Mike Evans comes back after a few weeks, and now suddenly Tampa Bay looks a little bit more dominant.
So now here, 3rd down and 8 for the Buccaneers.
It takes a little time to get your bearings, to get everybody in sync, and they finally started to hit their stride. They got a few winnable games at the end of this.
Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. We'll look to throw on 3rd and 8. Gets a quick throw out to Miller, number 81. And he's only able to get it up the field for a gain of 3, maybe 2 yards on the play. That'll set up 4th down and 7. They call it a gain of a yard, actually.
Jalen Hurts having a great day passing the football, something that's been
and with this win, the Buccaneers will increase their division lead over the Atlanta Falcons. And the Falcons play tomorrow, so we'll have to see what happens there. And man, the wild card race is almost settled. Green Bay at 9-4. Washington wins today. They're 9-5. Minnesota pretty much clinches a playoff spot if they win tomorrow. They're 11-2. And a 43-yard field goal attempt from Chase McLaughlin, and it is good. And that increases the Buccaneers' lead to 40-17. 40 points for the Buccaneers offense in this one. Let's go.
Number 1 scoring defense entering action today in the NFL. Buccaneers.
And against the number 1 scoring defense in the NFL, the Buccaneers put up 40 points. A big statement win, more than likely coming up here for the Bucs.
Getting yards after catch, that's a grown man, and he is fun to watch. Just an explosive player, cornerstone player for this team. Guys like him, Levante David, all these superstars, and not the flashiest receiver in the league, but hard to find somebody that's that productive. You can really appreciate his consistency.
495 total yards of offense for the Buccaneers in this game. The Chargers only have 204. So now the kickoff here, and the Chargers will have another return. Davis, number 12, giving another go at it. Gets inside the 35. Oh no, fumble. The ball came out, and we'll have to see, did the Chargers fall on it?
Mayfield and saying it's Tampa Bay ball. Let's see what the officials rule after all that.
This would just add insult to injury here.
If it's a turnover by LA, that would pretty much deflate the day. We've already talked about it being a deflating day for LA, and that would just be a flat tire. And it looks like Shaq Quarterman.
Woo! And the Chargers fall on that one. So it looks like they'll take over here with 2 minutes, 46 seconds left to go. And we see down the stretch here.
After close game for Kansas City, they kept kind of inching forward. And
This AFC West division pretty tight thus far. As we see the Denver Broncos and the Chargers still trying to clinch playoff spots.
AFC West crown.
And oh my goodness, the Chargers bring out Taylor Heineke. Looks like Justin Herbert's day is going to be over.
Graphics coordinator. Barry and Mitch running the show.
Hey, it would have been nice to get 40 likes, Z, but that's all right. I'll take 16.
As we thought, take Herbert out of this game. He's done. Rest up for a short week. And a crucial game Thursday night against Denver.
Will be enforced from the dead ball spot. First down, Los Angeles.
So after all that, there was a flag thrown, I believe.
So penalty marker apparently on the play. They didn't tell us that, but
32.
So that backs it up to the 32-yard line. And Tyler Heineke comes in at quarterback for the Chargers. So Justin Herbert's day is done.
His third appearance in a Charger uniform, had to come in early in the year against Pittsburgh when Herbert got hurt. Came in for a snap.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Heineke looking to throw, 4-man rush. Heineke sticking in the pocket, dumps it off to his tight end. Smart. There's a fumble, and the Buccaneers get on top of it as the defense for Tampa Bay steps up once again, forcing the turnover. And that will pretty much end this ball game here with 2 minutes, 37 seconds left to go. And it's Mayweather number 26 with the recovery. As we see here on the replay, Heineke delivers a nice pass. Nice catch by Smart. And it's Jones, number 53, with taking the ball out of the hands of Smart, forcing the fumble. And number 26, Merriweather, makes the recovery. And the Buccaneers offense takes over here.
Their safeties without Mike Edwards, without Antoine Winfield, and Antoine Winfield.
And Kyle Trask is in the game too, and that'll be the end of the day for Baker Mayfield as well. What a game here, guys, for the Tampa Bay Bucs.
They're missing a ton of players, and they still had a dominating win.
Kyle Trask is in a quarterback. And that'll be it for Baker Mayfield, a 4-touchdown day for Baker Mayfield.
And man, how about Baker Mayfield, man? Making plays through the air with his legs. 22 of 27 for 288 yards and 4 touchdown passes. An incredible game for Baker. He's also got 2 carries for 25 yards, so over 300 total yards of offense from Baker Mayfield alone. And we see in the running game, Bucky Irving had 15 carries for 117 yards. Rashad White added 15 carries for 64 yards as well, as we've reached the 2-minute warning and the Buccaneers lead 40-17. And we also see in the passing game, Mike Evans had 9 catches for 159 yards and 2 touchdown receptions. Jalen McMillan, the rookie, had 5 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown. Cade Otton added 2 catches for 24 yards. And Rashad White also added 2 catches for 17 yards and a touchdown for this Buccaneers offense. Now on defense here for the Bucs. They had 3 sacks on quarterback Justin Herbert, and they've also forced 3 turnovers. Actually, 4 turnovers if you count the 2 turnover on downs for the Buccaneers defense. Chase McLaughlin with an excellent day kicking the ball, 4 for 4 for field goal attempts, and 4 for 4 on extra points. Definitely a big fantasy day for the Buccaneers kicker. And we see here for the Chargers offense, Justin Herbert was 21 for 33 with 195 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, but also throws his first interception and 357 passing attempts. He was sacked 3 times, and the rushing attack, guys. This is the stat. This I did not expect from the Chargers offense. 11 carries for 32 yards rushing in this game, averaging 2.9 yards per carry. That is not going to get it done for the Chargers rushing attack. And we see here in the receiving core, we have 3 guys tied with 5 receptions. As we see, Ladd McConkey leads all these receivers in receiving yards with 5 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown reception. Stone Smart has 5 receptions for 51 yards as the tight ends playing very good ball as of late. Quentin Johnson also added 5 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. And a couple other guys with 2 catches on the day. But this Chargers team has given up, I should say this Chargers defense has given up 27 second half points from the Buccaneers as they have scored 27 unanswered points here in the second half.
Of the season.
Yeah, no Gus Bus running today. And see, handoff there to Tucker. Gets it up to about the 33, maybe 34-yard line.
To try to get the tiebreak over Denver, try to get a better seed. They haven't locked up a playoff spot either. That's still right. Indianapolis was trailing, but they're getting.
Well, Carson, I got to make sure I put my wife to bed as well, and I got to get some sleep as well. I got to get up for my regular job in the morning to help pay the bills, unfortunately. But hey, we see Kyle Trask in for the Bucs. 3rd down and 7 coming up here from the 34-yard line. Trask will hand it off to Tucker once again. Tucker, following his blocker, is able to get it up to the 30-yard line, and that'll force 4th down for the Bucs.
They have a Sunday night game on the road at Dallas.
And the Buccaneers playing at Dallas next week on Sunday Night Football. Make sure you guys check that out next week, guys. That one's going to be epic. And then we finish off the season against the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Man, Buccaneers looking good in this one, baby. And now on 4th down and 3, the Buccaneers offense will stay out on the field as they'll look to run out the clock here. Taking it all the way down to under 30 seconds. Tucker makes a nice run. And he's close to the 1st down marker. And I think they're going to give it to him. And that'll end the game as the Buccaneers get the 1st down. And Tampa Bay gets the victory here, 40-17.
That's a good feeling for that offensive line. That gives them a ton of confidence.
And the shoes get delivered to a Tampa Bay fan here in L.A. Great.
And how about that, Mike Evans? See you later, Carson. Thank you, guys. Blake, good game. Appreciate all you guys hanging out here. And 15th win in December since 2020 for the Buccaneers, which is tied for the most in the NFL since 2020 with the Buffalo Bills. What a statement win for this Buccaneers team in this one.
They're inching ever closer to locking up the NFC South for a 4th straight year.
And listen, the Chargers, they got to figure out a way to get their run game going again. I know they're missing J.K. Dobbins, but they got to find a way to find some balance on offense. Take some pressure off for Justin Herbert, and they're going to have to do it without using Herbert's legs because he can't run like that right now with that ankle the way it is.
Bucs win a 4th straight game, extend their lead at the top of the NFC South. Chargers will be
what a game, guys. What a game.
But the most dominant performance against the LA defense this season comes from Tampa Bay. For Mark Sanchez, Christina Pink, the wonderful women and men of our Fox Sports crew, Adam Amin,
take it easy, Z. Peace out, man.
And Tom Rinaldi out in Philadelphia to close out Philly and Pittsburgh. Welcome to Philadelphia. Glad to have you aboard. Those of you
Woo-wee!
about the Chargers, 40-17. Impressive. Here
What
is
an
the
impressive
Eagles
win
have
for
taken
the
over in the second half,
Buccaneers.
and pass game. The pass
Thank you
game
guys
has
for hanging
all
out here on
the
Tim Reynolds Show.
pass game has been
Please
great.
make sure you like and
Jalen
subscribe
Hurts
to the
today.
channel. And we'll go over the final stats here for you guys for both teams. And Baker Mayfield, 288 yards passing with 4 TD passes. Bucky Irving, the leading ball carrier with 15 carries for 117 yards. Rashad White added 15 carries himself for 64 yards. He also added 2 catches for 17 yards and a touchdown. We see Mike Evans with 9 receptions for 159 yards and 2 TDs caught in this one. And Jalen McMillan, another breakout game for him with 5 receptions for 75 yards and a touchdown. And for the Chargers offense, Justin Herbert with 195 yards passing and 2 TD passes, but also throws his first interception in quite a while. The running game for the Los Angeles Chargers did not do well. 11 carries for 32 yards in this one. And we see here Ladd McConkey led all receivers with 5 catches for 58 yards and a touchdown. Quentin Johnson with 5 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. And Stone Smart with 5 catches for 51 yards in this ball game, as the Chargers tight end is really having an impressive last couple of weeks. But now, after this loss, the Los Angeles Chargers fall to 8-6 and 4-3 at home, with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers now improved to 8-6 and increased their lead over the Atlanta Falcons. And if the Falcons lose tomorrow, the Buccaneers will have a 2-game lead in the division with 3 games remaining. And guys, make sure you check out Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week for Sunday Night Football, where we will see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World. There we go. And we'll see you guys on Thursday night. Thanks for the reminder there, Carson. Appreciate all you guys in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Appreciate all the love. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you guys. And we're going to give some shout outs here before we go. I got to give a shout out to Z. Thank you, man. Carson, my boy. Thank you. Shout out to you. Blake 6. Thank you, man. You stayed in the chat the whole stream. Appreciate you, brother. Jaden Ruley, from the start of the stream, you've been here too, man. Shout out to you as well. Shout out to my boy Sam Cook as well. Sorry your Chargers, man. Didn't expect that second half meltdown in that one, but the Buccaneers dominating this one for a statement win. And that's shouting out mostly everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Peace out, everybody. Have a good day.